Hey, smoke weed every day.
Keeping it on lockdown. All world is in the building.
Welcome to my hood.
My hood. My hood.
There ain't
Nothing normal.
You can take a walk in my hood.
My hood.
Where everything paranormal.
Paranormal.
Everything paranormal.
Yeah.
It's instead of dying, we got something for you.
Something for you.
Open up the door, you can be immortal.
Yeah.
If you really try to ride, step into the
Buckle up, I'ma show you where it's at. We gon' burn a couple blunts, we gon' pop a couple caps. I ain't talking about 4-5s from the strap. Psilocybin driving, so we headed off the map. What you know about? Taste the color, seeing sound with a crystalline. Turning nothing into something when we out the minds. Vandalize the lies with the truth. Ain't nobody wanna take shots to this proof. All we ever wanted was the answers. Looking for unique, but our vision keep us phantom. Phantom black man, ghost writing in a pentagram. I'm from the place where our thoughts meet the program. Not too many open to the power that they hold. Just know that when we shine, it's the reflection of your soul. Supreme beings moving, watch the galaxy implode. We are not alone. If you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah.
Welcome to my hood.
My hood. My hood.
There ain't
Nothing normal.
You can take a walk in my hood.
My hood.
Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal.
Yeah.
It's instead of dying, we got something for you.
Something for you.
Open up the door, you can be immortal.
Yeah.
If you really try to ride, step into the
Yeah, I gotta hold on to this feeling. I be seeing visions through the folds of the prism. Projecting all wishes, anything I want is given. Paranormal vision, you could call it supervision. Control the superstition, make them wonder how we do it. They seen us in the mud, now we out here making music with the paranormal movement that's stronger than what you deal with. If Jesus was just a fraud, then hallelujah for Judas. Caesar is not the mob, so it just had to be Brutus. They hate when we on our job, cause persecution is useless. Proof that what we doing is more than just making music. Utilizing the truth, drop it off in the hood, showing what's really good. The feeling is understood. We don't just what it means to get it by all means. Supreme beings moving, watch reality explode. We are not alone. If you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah.
Welcome to my hood.
My hood. My hood.
There ain't
Nothing normal.
You can take a walk in my hood.
My hood.
Where everything paranormal.
Paranormal.
Everything paranormal.
Yeah.
It's instead of dying, we got something for you.
Something for you.
Open up the door, you can be immortal.
Yeah.
If you really try to ride, step into the portal.
It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
She.
Smoke weed every day.
From Boston to outer space, we're gonna take you all over the place. So sit back and enjoy the ride, because this is Paranormal Hood Live.
All right. You're gonna learn today.
And you know this, man.
Just mad cause your ass is old. Hold up. Wait.
So all you motherfuckers gonna watch me from a distance, make a spectacle of myself? I said, all you motherfuckers links. I don't hear no goddamn excuses. Y'all hear me, first of all? Yeah, you can, all right. And then this dude goes live. Oh, CW, you're a funny guy. What's up, kids? Y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we can hear you.
Folks, what's good?
So how are we going to now play CW and Campion at the same time?
That was fucking awesome. I'm sorry. I just caught up on that.
First of all, I don't need to listen to Cambians. I don't need to play anything. I'm good. The fact that people kept telling my name kept getting mentioned, which is hilarious to me and shit. And it's like the chick literally admits that like they met each other through Paranormal Hood's chat and shit. Like, yeah. And he's like, hey, let's move on to the next. As soon as she said that shit, he shut that shit down. He's like, so let's get back to Sarah Adams.
Let's talk about Sarah Adams and the fake, but that's okay because we're all AI.
Oh shit.
I'm AI.
And she's apparently the Virgin Mary because she's had an immaculate conception and had a baby that was there, but it's not there, but it was there for 4 months, but she got fat and she didn't know she was pregnant, but maybe she was pregnant.
And satanic boyfriend people were the ones that were going to kill him if she had this baby. So it's like Damien was going to be born.
And hold up, real quick. And CW, you can kiss my black ass in a joking way because you know we always discuss it. Because this motherfucker gonna say in the chat that he's saying shit in the chat that Jiggy won't complain about that. Yeah, listen, I know Lauren. She's a very sweet girl. I've spent many times hanging out with her at different events. I've probably seen Lauren 3 or 4 different events. We've hung out. We've all had conversations. Anything. No problem with that. It does not mean I agree with any of that shit. And she absolutely knows that. If she listens to us, which she does, because if you've seen her, she's been in our chats and stuff before. She clearly knows that we're not into any of that shit. So no, I don't endorse that. And I think it's just another fucking garbage time fucking interview dude is doing. You're going to take one woo-woo fuck to talk about another woo-woo fuck. It does not make sense. It does not. It's so fucking hypocritical. It's hilarious. Yeah, no, Sarah's all fucked up. But, I was pregnant, but I hadn't fucked in like a year. I don't know how I was pregnant. And one day I looked at myself and it was like 4 months and I was really fat and I was like pregnant fat. And I didn't know how I got fat because I wasn't fucking anybody. And it's like, what?
And then so like Camion's like, so what happened to the baby? She's like, then I had postpartum belly, but where was the baby?
Yeah.
And she never answered it.
I've missed all of this. I've just come in. I have literally just watched CW Chandler go once, twice, 3 times a lady. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And like I haven't even watched Truth Seekers, so I've been out in my shed.
I only know about it because I was getting screenshots and shit of like, why is your name being mentioned in the fucking chat? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not even, I know Lauren. Like clearly he knows that she's a friend. Well, yeah, she is a friend. I have no problems with her as a personal person. I'm not into all the shit she's into, but she's a cool fucking person. So yeah, I do know her and I have hung out with her. So I think that's the association that people are talking about and that's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't believe any of that shit. Lauren's never been on Paranormal Hood, has she? Actually, wait a minute, has Lauren been on Paranormal Hood?
I've seen her in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, she's been in the chat, but I don't know if she's ever been on the show exactly live. But I mean, again, like I've never endorsed anything that she says. I don't endorse anything I believe is bullshit. What do you guys see me endorse? I've endorsed very little of anything, So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not endorsing what she says. I
can't even talk like. The shit she is saying, like, we all know I like my woo. I'm into my woo, but this is like crazy.
Oh, wow. I haven't.
Yeah. This shit is.
Hello?
Hello?
I was going to put AI in my name, too.
This shit is going left quick, man. Oh, my God.
That's y'all's mans in them. Anything for some garbage time interviews. Anything for a fucking view.
No.
I don't know. I just love CW's reaction. He's just
Me too. It's fucking hilarious.
The foolery and the fuckery there is
like,
it's out of control.
3 times, baby.
Because CW's not pulling no punches either. He's like, wait, what? Like,
CW's live right now.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
I talked to him. I was like, dude, you're gonna go. I called him. Literally, you all heard me call. That was me who called him on the phone when he was live. Yes. And I was like, dude, are you gonna go? What are you doing? Like, no, I'm gonna go between. I was like, I'm gonna do a stream. He said, okay, I'll jump between your stream and his stream. I was like, okay, whatever.
Cool.
You can't figure out. Oh, this is too much. Like, what the hell, man? I'm trying to work here.
Dude, what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna ask this question to anybody. What do you expect at this point?
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
I'm just saying. See, this is the whole thing. We have been attacked for talking about this shit. But clearly, you can see the blueprint from where it started to where it is currently at. Mm-hmm. If you're endorsing that shit, whether you believe her or not, the disclaimer is great. You can make a disclaimer all you want, just because we have somebody on here. But you can't keep having fucking coast-to-coast idiots on there, letting them dispute this crazy shit to an audience of truth seekers.
I don't want to hear him bitch about Jimmy Church ever again.
Oh, yeah. And hold on. That's one of the things in the title, John. So have you seen about what happened with Jimmy Church?
No.
Shit goes left there.
So you know that he's no longer with KGRA.
No, his brother Hobbs or whatever his name is
was running KGRA when he was the program director, left and starting his own thing. As soon as I heard that Race Hobbs was leaving, I knew Jimmy was going to leave.
Good for them. They go together.
Race is leaving. He's starting his own thing. I wonder how long Jimmy will be on KGRA. And they're already off, yeah. So
yeah, he said that they were supposed to be there till like October 14th, but they took him off the air the other day.
And they took them
Hey,
off.
good for them. Good for them. Business is business.
Yeah, but you sure that wasn't because of your boy's smear campaign? Maybe Scambian actually made a difference. He got Jimmy kicked off air.
No,
hell
because
no.
Ray
was joking.
Hobbs was the program director, and him and Jimmy are tight. So
Yeah, and they know they make more money on their own than with someone else. So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking happened.
absolutely, man. Jimmy is a fucking brand now.
Jimmy was it. He is.
Yeah, and I would do it too. And the other thing is too, they can control now who they do ads with, how many coffee brands, all that shit.
Yeah, well, really, one coffee brand. Come on.
They're still gonna have River Moon coffee.
Oh,
for sure.
I don't think anything's going to change other than he's not going to say on KGRD. It's going to be on the X.
Anyway,
UX,
I have a question.
I'll be back in a sec.
Oh no, don't go, because I have a very important question to the ladies here. How do you become pregnant from nothing? Explain that to me.
Just read the Bible, sir. It'll be explained
The
to you.
Immaculate Conception.
Exactly.
Come on.
Well, from a satanic AI cult.
Swan.
Yes.
Could have been a swan.
A swan?
A
Greek
swan?
mythology. Come on. Zeus turned himself into a swan.
Aren't
Just
horses
saying.
like asexual too, like male, female?
Turkey basters. Turkey basters.
Oh, yes,
Because this lady saying she photosynthesizes and she
so
gets
many
pregnant
ways.
from wishes.
Yeah, there's so many ways, man.
She's so special, like everybody else. Like Anjali, like everybody else. She's special.
But she's making fun of all these people. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
That
shit went left quick.
Calling Sarah Adams a narcissist, but you're listening to two narcissists talk about another narcissist. It's hilarious. It is hilarious.
I'm laughing, but I've got no context. So I've only seen what.
All right, I'll give you this. I'll give you this.
Like
Even if you don't want to, BGs, just go listen to his interview right now for 5 minutes and come back, and you'll have context right there.
Oh God! All right.
Just leave here and come back. Just leave. Hold on, everybody. Leave here for just leave. Go listen for 5 minutes and come back. And I guarantee you, in that 5 minutes, you'll have plenty of context.
I'd be able to do 5 minutes. I'll go and do as much as I can, and I'll.
Okay, as much as you can stomach. Good luck. Okay, make sure you take a
fuller in the fucker. Hey, CW Chanter is watching us. He's spying on us.
Hey, CW.
Hi, I'm in his chat right now. Hi, CW.
Get out.
I can't be
Champion's daddy.
Yeah.
I've got.
All I know is
we know you, dude. I asked you if you were gonna go live. You said I don't know. I said I'm gonna go live. You said okay, I'll jump in. You need to get it together. Okay. We know you're streaming, but what do you want me to do now? And I sent you a link and invited you. I know my channel doesn't get as many views as yours, but I could also just hashtag you in so people know to come look for you over here, CW. Okay, they'll come look for your. Oh wait, but that would give me numbers. I don't want the numbers.
This is gold.
But I was gonna watch
this lady.
I was gonna find that. I'm on just streaming. I'm like, damn it.
And again, how much vetting did you do of this chick? Like you just brought her on, and now you're hearing all this for the first time. Great vetting. Glad you know your fucking guest.
I'll be back.
Okay, we'll be here. Good luck, and good luck to both of you.
Well, you need a new one, right? What do you mean you dropped your card?
Oh, that's Mar. I was like, what the hell is that? He's talking in the background. Mute your phone, Mari. We can handle your business.
So CW just ended his stream and he's deleting whatever he just did with us up. I don't know if that means he's coming over here.
We'll see. Yeah, he's more than welcome to. Just remember, you all, always remember that we're the bad guys. That we're horrible, that we just attack people. We just go out of our way to attack anybody and randomly go after folks. We're the bad guys.
Right now. I just feel attacked right now.
You should. I said a word, so you should feel attacked.
You said a couple words there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't disagree or agree with those words, so it just feels like I'm triggered.
I triggered you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
to. I haven't been triggered in a while. What am I supposed to do, guys?
John, if this is you triggered, hey.
Yeah, I'm really. I don't know what to do. I'm so triggered.
Normal. And you triggered, it's kind of hard to tell the difference. You're kind of just the same.
What do I got? There's too much shit going on.
Oh, now see that.
No. So here's
both
where it's at. So I'm not trying to step on anybody, but I'll tell you people what's up. Like, so this whole thing went fucking crazy. And Jiggy, I will tell you this: you said that I need to get my shit together. You are 100% right. I went back and forth 5 or 6 times trying to figure out what the fuck I was gonna do, trying to figure out how we're gonna manage this. So this I'll tell you exactly the same thing that I said on my stream just now, and I'll just say my piece. I know I'm not trying to get involved in sides or saying what or saying who did what wrong or what the fuck up. I'm just here to enjoy the fucking circus tonight. I want to see what's going on with Lauren Pritchard, but I did want to come in and say and show respect and say hello because there was this, because we were like we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, let me ask you a quick question, CW.
Sure, absolutely.
Are you going to be playing any of that stream live on your stream?
Any of that stream?
Yes.
That shit might have to get covered because she's giving out some like amazing shit.
If you do that, I'll shut this down and come over this. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to spend my time watching it. But if you're going to critique it and watch it, I'll come over there.
I have no idea. At this point, because I just don't want everyone to get all fucked up and distracted.
I would love to see you guys both watch. I would love to see that.
I think
that would be fun.
Well, I don't know how long I would keep it up, but it'd be crazy because here's the one thing that I don't want to do. I don't want to like go over there and be like F Stephen Cambion. I think people want to go over there with me and laugh at the insanity that Lauren Pritchard is saying. I got no problem with that. I have no problem with people having personal opinions about other people that I don't share. I'm not here telling people how they should feel or how they should process anybody else's shit. At this point, I don't even know what I'm going to do because I might end up having to watch her stream again from the beginning because I've missed so much at this point.
Hey, I'm so sorry. Work fucking got in the way.
It's okay. We heard. That's why I told you to mute your phone because we could hear you.
So
yeah,
I'll tell people in real time what happened at 8:15. I wrapped the video that I did today. I saw that Stephen Cambion was going on live with some gal named Lauren Pritchard. I had never heard of Lauren Pritchard. I had no idea who the hell she was.
Me neither until today.
Clearly, you and a bunch of people in the chat. I also saw those screens.
So I went over and was in the live chat before they went live, and I asked, and she was there. And all of a sudden, I go to Six's Design shares her Twitter link, and he shares her YouTube link. I go to her Twitter link, and it's the first thing I see is this thing where it says she's baby mama to a time traveler, Michael Alexei Prince. And I immediately said time traveler, and I said Michael Prince. That's weird. And then I went over to
isn't Prince's name? Wasn't Prince's name Prince Mike? Wait, what's his name? Hold on. No, Prince Rogers Nelson.
But in this context, Michael Prince is a pseudonym of a guy called James Casbolt, who was this super soldier guy who even made it onto Coast to Coast AM. And he's got like the zaniest story. He ended up getting thrown in jail because he published revenge porn of his fucking wife at the time, and he got sentenced to like 6 to 12 years. There's some questions out there, and now there's all these people saying all sorts of things like he got released already, he's out there, whatever. Then it obviously occurred to me that what was going on was that Stephen probably had this gal on because she may have had shit to say about Sarah Rachel Adams that Stephen's been covering. But I immediately went over to her channel and I started looking at her shit and I'm like, no, this girl's involved. Oh, yeah, this girl's involved on some crazy level.
Dude, I know her. We've been in each other's presence and talk. We've had hours of conversation.
Oh, so that's how she got pregnant.
Yeah. All right. I'm here to tell you all, just so you know, whenever it's my baby. Okay.
So straight up, I called Stephen on the phone and I said, Stephen, do you know who you're talking to? Because, if you had problems with this Angelique gal, this girl is fucking radioactive.
You have problems with Angelique?
No, I was talking about Lauren Pritchard because there's been blowback from the community regarding his interview with Angelique. To be honest, though, Stephen sounds like he's pushing back on this Lauren gal, but she's just saying she's talking radio telescopes in my brain type stuff.
KCW, but I have a question for you now.
Sure.
How can you go on with this poor man the other day, that poor little guy, Tash, God bless him. Oh my God. That I don't know, maybe
it's a shame.
How could you destroy this kid in a very gentle and nice way? And why can't Stephen couldn't he do that with Angelique? Why can't he do that right now with Lauren?
Because
anyone can do it.
He's doing it with Lauren.
Yeah, he's apparently he's upped his game, so which is good. You know, there's no map for these territories. You know, people handle things differently, and I think I'll tell people what I think's happened with Stephen and Angelique. You go in if you're not going
He
in
got honey
prepared.
potted.
I don't know. I'm not going to characterize it that way.
No, me neither. But here's the thing, though.
Too nice.
You got to
to
keep
do
the
it.
same energy, though.
Prepared to be
I've
an
just
asshole.
gone
Too
and
nice?
watched. I've just gone and watched a minute of it, and she is
Are you
absolutely
pregnant?
beautiful. But
She is fire.
yeah, she's pretty.
What?
Yeah,
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Stop right
Pretty
there.
crazy.
This is my problem. Right? Exactly, Mario. Like
I've
people
just been
think, but
glamoured.
some people think crazy is cute. Like there's nothing cute about crazy. It's just
No,
not.
no, no,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but if you mute her, she's a decent.
But what
looking
is it?
gal.
What is the anesthetics
Yeah,
of
sure,
her have
in
to
a
do with
superficial
anything?
level,
The
nothing.
aesthetics of her
Absolutely
have
nothing.
nothing to do with the
Hold on.
conversation. That's people's biggest problem. CW. They're looking before they're listening. They're looking before they're listening. They're seeing something that catches their eye, and all of a sudden, because they're enamored with that person, they want to hear everything they have to say.
They were talking
And
about
then they're
a
getting
brewery.
people
I
pregnant with
want to
their
hear
dog.
what they have to say because she's talking some crazy ass stuff.
Yeah,
The majority of
I
people
would,
I
would
listen
put
to
it
on
live,
the
but I'm
internet-
pretty sure he would strike the video. If I put it live, he's going to fucking do everything he could to strike.
No,
the
no,
video.
I'm not saying you should. I'm not
Oh,
saying.
I'd love
that-
to. I would love to sit here
Yeah,
and
no,
just
no,
fucking
no,
giggle and smoke
I'm-
blunts to it.
Oh, you want to laugh? Holy fuck, man! I can't even laugh anymore.
No. So this is exactly. It's like we have just 6 people on the screen. There, it's hard enough to get an understanding. of
So back
comprehension
to
of what's
Sarah
happening.
being a cyber.
No, that's the
No.
quote of the. So look. So here's what happened. So I'm in the live chat just dicing it up, and I write in. They start talking about Sarah Rachel Adams being the narcissist. Now Lauren has already said some crazy stuff about Sarah Rachel Adams. The problem with Sarah Rachel Adams not being that she's full of shit, but rather that she's a fucking satanic AI controlled, influenced, pedo drone, fucking shaman, internet witch, or whatever the fucking thing was. The inversion witch.
Breaking news.
AI
There's
expert.
insectillions. Just saying, insectillions. That's what we're
What am I
on
doing?
now.
What am I doing wasting my time with you?
Oh shit!
Everybody's been
You're an idiot.
The
Yeah,
foolery and the fuckery is going left, way too left.
So listen. So I wrote into his chat. We're talking Stephen Cambion levels of narcissism, right? Stephen highlights it and says, "Oh, CW says, Stephen Cambion levels of narcissism." And she goes, "I don't know who that is."
I know.
And I go,
That's what I watched.
And he
And then
thought she was saying it sarcastically, but I think she
No,
truly.
No,
had a-
she didn't
No,
know.
she's
he didn't
real.
think it was sarcastic. You can see the look on his face. You
Yep.
share the. You want to share something here? Wait, share
Wait.
my freaking clip.
CW, real quick. Do you know where they found each other?
Where?
She said it in the live stream, on my fucking stream.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
shit.
Hello, she's been in our streams for years, like coming in and out. She's not there all the time.
So crazy. This is so crazy, Jiggy. I know you've encountered this before. It's
So
these
who's capping
people-
for who?
Hold on.
Listen,
Go ahead.
listen. The people come in, and this when I did my first throw one of these conspiracy theory guys under the bus videos. That was back in the day, 6 years ago. My coverage of Shane the Ruiner, who was in competition with Mendoza to get that spot on that show.
Good time.
Cosmic, whatever it was. So I took Shane the Ruiner to the woodshed and made a video about how this guy's story was totally ridiculous. Fucking Corey Good commented on that video and says, "Way to go. It's good that people are talking, speaking truth to these, people who are lying." He goes, "You probably wouldn't believe my story, but you need to know and understand." This happens all the time. People contact me and they'll say, "I know it's a good thing that you talked about this insectoid, alien, whistleblower, secret space program, empath, whatever. But the thing that you need to know and understand is I know that you're right, that they're full of shit. And I know because they're stealing my story. Or I know because I'm actually with the secret cyborg, insectoid, secret space program, whistleblower academy.
Right.
St. Michael channeling, whatever." And it's just crazy that people think that, look, what are you going to do? That, like, why would a guy like Lauren Pritchard hang out in your live stream, like, totally unaware of the fact that you probably wouldn't believe what she was saying?
Well, because at one time, when I was kind of hanging out those events, I didn't make it apparent how I felt about a lot of things. It was research. It was research into these people, into what they were saying and doing and stuff, and getting to know them on more of a personal level. because I don't care who. Like I said, as years as a bodyguard, the one thing I've learned is who people are on stage are not necessarily who they are off the stage. And you learn a lot of things about people that way. And like I said, when you CW, you said it. You saw Emery drinking and stuff. You start drinking with people. You start smoking. And I respect the sobriety. So I'm not saying you were there doing. I'm just saying you've witnessed this firsthand, and you see how they change. And then you start to see the real them. And they're not, especially Emery. Emery's not talking anything great.
Speaking of Emery, that's Emery on my picture. If you didn't recognize him.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was wondering. I thought it might be Lou for some reason.
No, that's Emery.
I thought it
I'm
was just
watching
straight
the
up
chat
you.
live. I'm watching his comments on his
CW,
chat.
you
They're
fucking. That's
very
not me.
nice.
There's no way.
Hey, CW, you know, Shane the Ruiner has been streaming again, too.
No, I saw that. He comes every once in a while. He decides to come back.
Yeah,
And what
he
pisses
did
me
it.
off so much is that he'll dip for like a fucking year and a half, and he'll come back and still get like 1,000 views. Just like knock it out of the park.
Well,
and that's, but you know, that goes right back to he's basically the male version of Lauren Pritchard. We talk about this all the time. Conspiracy Theory 10, right? I'm considered conspiracy theory hot. I got a fan base. Jonaside's got a fucking fan base.
Where?
You know what I mean?
We don't.
Jonaside's got the best hair on the stream.
Jonaside's beard's got a fan base.
Hey, shut up
Yeah.
about the beard. There you go. Hey, listen.
First
You're
of all,
there,
all
CW.
Xerxes fan base.
CW, I've never ever spoke to you before, so hello, sir.
No, absolutely. How you doing?
CW, you supposed to say how you doing? How you doing?
That's what I thought I was doing.
No.
Hey,
now I
before
gotta
you
get,
get her
now I gotta
pregnant.
get bullshit on you. After Jilly Beans like so unelegantly shut me down at the bar, that was the last stream that I was on with you guys. I was.
That's right.
I thought I was on a roll, as it were,
Yeah.
and Jilly was like, "No, you're not. No, that's cool. We're
Yeah,
friends.
Yeah, you messed with the wrong
We're just
person.
friends. No, not even joking about it.
Keep
Just
walking.
letting you know.
She
That's
friend
it.
zoned the shit out of
But
you.
CW, you
Like
have
prematurely friend zoned. I was like, I didn't even get out. Like, I didn't even get out. Do you need another?
Like you were not even close to the
No, I
fence
just kept
of like
totally
maybe.
no,
rolling.
you didn't even get to
Give me
walk
one
up
of
behind
these.
me. It was already
Yeah.
like
She gave me the Heisman.
The bouncer intervened.
Call me OJ Simpson because I got the Heisman.
But CW, I sent you a message on Patreon because you didn't read my comment on your
A pity
last
message.
stream.
Shut up, Cyborg. At least people aren't mistaking me for fucking Emery Smith.
No, but
Hey,
you.
it's an honor to be
ended.
mistaken by an ambassador.
First of all, if you look at Emery's pictures and never go see Emery in person, you'll never recognize him.
No.
He's the CW. He's walking around with the security, and I'm sitting there like, wow, what's going on in the hotel? Why do they know there's extra security? And I'm like, well, maybe there's like a
With
celebrity
body
or something
armor and
individual.
shit.
And I look, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And my boy's like, oh, that's Emery Smith. I was like, wait a minute. And I went and picked up the picture. I was like, it's glamour shot from like 1995. I was like, that's the same dude.
It's
Okay,
never a good
yes.
sign. It's never a good sign when the dating app photo is in black and white. 'Cause
Exactly.
it's like most likely from a high school from 1962.
It's like, get over
That's
it.
why you gotta get
Yeah.
him pregnant with the satanic cold astral energy, whatever.
Listen,
Hey, apparently
I'm
all
not
these chicks
continuing to
want to
try
get
it.
pregnant, though. Emery Smith's chick wanted to get pregnant. She wanted a baby. They
Yeah.
all want babies. It's a baby thing. Maybe Lauren wanted one
don't
too.
get me started. So, Jilly, you were saying something to me. I didn't read your comments.
No, you didn't because you ended. You were going through the deck and you were trying to figure out how to tell the difference between the dragons, like emperor. I mean, I'm the king and the page. I sent you a comment.
Right.
So I wrote you a comment to how you can tell. I'm not going to say it here. Just read it. It's on your page. I sent you a message through Patreon.
Okay.
I know how you are about checking your
Does
messages.
it get to tell you if people like Lauren are real? Does Terrell tell you that?
The chat is getting wild.
No, I gotta go back and listen. I'm gonna dip out
The
here.
chat
I
is
love
getting
y'all.
wild. It's pretty acidy.
I love
like
y'all.
You need to do a post analysis, man.
Listen. You know what? The universe fucks me in the ass. The universe loves to fuck me in the ass. I was saying purposely, I slept on 2 David Wilcox. Streams and didn't cover them because I said October is too good. I'm not messing up my fucking Halloween energy by covering this conspiracy theory bullshit. I predict that this Lauren Pritchard thing is going to have 4 weeks of fucking fallout. And that's fallout in people's DMs. That's like, I can't believe you went on with Jiggy. That's going to be, I can't believe you fucking carried water for fucking Steven. Lauren Pritchard
for
reaching
sure.
out to me. Lauren Pritchard fans flaming this way, people flaming that way. Lee Veltman just fucking all over the place, just fucking jizzing. Just
Buckle up,
jizzing.
Buckle up.
That's it. It's going to be a wild ride, ladies and gentlemen. And Jiggy.
It's been a roller coaster since day one, baby.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna
fuck.
be.
I'm
It's
going
gonna
back
be.
over there and I'm taking my pants off. Be good. Love you.
Yeah.
See ya. Shit.
Who you barking at?
He's barking at
Watch your mouth.
CW. CW's talking smack to him.
That's right. He don't know. He
Yeah.
didn't know.
Tell CW to get him. Tell him. Let him know. Yeah, they don't mess with Xerxes.
I just want to point out too, real quick, that we're the clowns.
Yeah, it's getting a bit too much now, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't even make any sense. And you can justify it however you want, but yeah, okay. So you brought one person on to attack another person, and all that person is doing.
I'm watching him read the comments, and it's kind of like even he's sort of like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done this." You can see it in his face.
Whatever.
But you know what? He could just shut it down. He could just end it. They've been on for over an hour.
Yeah, I know.
So, and I
The
guess
but the question of ending it shouldn't even be the question. The question is why did you start it in the first place?
Can you see it in his face?
You can. I'm looking at it on my phone, but apparently this girl Lauren has gone after Therese, down the rabbit hole. Terry Joyce.
Terry Joyce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like her.
I don't know her.
She's out there, but she's fun.
Don't know her. I've seen her in chats before, but I don't know who she is personally.
She was actually on Last Comic Standing, believe it or not. She was like a reality TV. She made it to like what, the third place or something.
Yeah.
She's actually a comic, and then so CW's back. See, I'm back. What I missed? That's how it used to be Campion's line. I'm late. What did I miss?
Oh, that's right. Oh, I love it.
But yeah, she's not doing. She doesn't do. She's a big proponent for weed. I know that, and she is also. She goes down that rabbit hole of like, say, Hollywood satanic, and she was almost part of a ritual, and blah blah blah. She talks about Max Spears all the time. That's why she's into.
Wow.
That's why.
Yeah, she's into Max Spears.
She's
And
into Cambion.
I think he's
She's
losing people out of the
Adam.
chat like wildly.
Well, there's still like 109 people watching.
People are like, I've had enough. I've heard enough. I'm leaving. This is wow.
It looks like she's talking about Lilith now. That's why I was muted because I was listening to them, trying to at least.
Oh,
and Steven just highlighted CW's comment.
Shit.
I'm just here for the comments.
Yeah, man. It's
And Rogue is like all over trying to hit on Lauren.
yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Who's Emily?
Who the fuck wants like the crazy chicks? Like, who the fuck would want that? She's literally talking about having a baby, immaculately conceived, and all this type of shit. And that's what you want? Good luck.
Who's Emily?
What do you mean? Who's Emily?
I don't know.
I don't know. They keep talking about Emily.
I don't know.
Fuck knows.
Yo no sé.
Yeah, there's so much.
Je ne sais pas.
But yes, I totally did shut CW down the other day when he was trying to do this thing.
That was funny.
It was hilarious.
That was at the bar. It's like, thank you for the drink. You may go now.
What up, Smoke?
Oh, dear.
Hey, Smoke.
Hi, Smokey.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I
now.
can hear you now.
What?
There we go. What's good? What's good?
Welcome.
We're all just enjoying making fun of Cambion's fucking latest fucking live he's doing right now.
It's out.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
out
I saw
there.
some of that bullshit.
It's a bit out there for me.
You don't remember her?
Smoke.
Oh, I know all about her. We know all about her.
Yeah.
Fucking sellout, selling out. I mean,
dude, but they sat there, him and her called fucking Sarah Adams a narcissist. And I'm like, isn't that two narcissists calling someone else a narcissist as you sit here and let her spew off the shit that she's talking? I mean, she's just talking her own brand of woo. But she's going to critique somebody else? Okay.
yeah, everything out of her mouth is bullshit. She hasn't presented one fucking iota.
Dude,
one
you didn't even
fucking
hear the
piece of
part of her talking
evidence
about she was
to
pregnant.
verify anything that she
Smoke.
says, or as
No, hold on, put on that aside. You didn't even hear the part she was talking about that she got pregnant, but she hadn't had sex in a year.
Yeah, I missed that.
And the baby disappeared or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all had to do with the satanic cults and her boy. They threatened her boyfriend that they couldn't have this baby, and she woke up
Because
and was
she's
like
a
4 months pregnant.
Russian
then-
royalty. I forget the name.
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
pregnant
I
one
was
time
busy.
and then the baby disappeared too. So I don't know.
that's
It
what. Then
must have
so
been aliens.
Cambion's like, so where's the baby? She's like, and then I was still big because I was postpartum. It's like, where's the baby?
Okay, Emily,
So Emily
Men's
is
House,
a friend
Stately.
Emily's friends with Lauren BGs. And she's in the
Okay.
chat defending Lauren.
Got
That's
ya.
why people are going after Emily.
Righto. Everyone's going after everyone in the chat. It's hilarious.
Yep, they're all gonna, come after us afterwards. So it'll be fine.
Oh, rock on.
Good times.
Yeah, good times. Always good times.
Whatever. Clowns doing clown shit.
It's actually like he's gone next level woo for me. Like this is too much.
It's just
I
promoting that.
think he had a guess. He had a plan and it went sideways.
Oh wow! I don't know what the fuck she's going. Yeah, people thought Julius Caesar was the Lord. Right.
Yeah.
It was the emperor.
During the divine times of Egypt.
Rogue status. This is a great interview.
I just saw that BGs. I'm like, yeah, because he thinks he's gonna try to,
He's trying to get his N wet.
I guess.
Plastic sellouts selling out.
Shit. I love it.
I'm just here for the comments.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
because
me
I'm
too.
like listening to you guys and reading the comments at the same time.
Nope,
And
don't
I'm
bother.
like, they're just fucking out
bother.
there.
Insectillions. I had not heard of the insectillions yet, so I guess I
No.
learned something today.
Well,
Well,
see,
yeah,
you had Anjali
definitely.
who brought out, what is it? Not Ascension, Transcension. Now she's got the what? Insectilla. What are they?
Insectillions. So they
Insectillions.
Insectillions
Reptilians.
instead of
So
reptilians.
that part insect, part reptile.
I guess so.
I can't ask questions because Camion's got me blocked over there. So anybody who's over there, you just want to pop in and find out if that means they're half insect, half reptile.
They probably covered it because she said it a while ago. Like I just keep turning,
the
like I
fuck
keep
is
mute
wrong
my
with
mic
people?
and turn the volume up.
Like if like we had her on the show and she started talking like that, I'd just be like, all right, that's enough of this. We got to put an end to this. But this dude's still going over an hour now.
Well, he's got to, you got to keep the show, the
Like,
circus
he got
going.
it. He's sold out. So
It's that three-ring circus. Once you get that circus going, you got to entertain.
keep it going. So she has one person defending her in the chat, and all the rest
Yeah,
of his,
so many
all the
Emily.
rest of his fucking little subs over there are all attacking him for it.
Well, Rogue's trying to fuck her. Emily's defending her, and Terry Joyce is gonna go after them. Let's see there's CW. So what else was going on? There was a bunch
Hello,
of other stuff.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mario.
Yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you.
I'm back. Listen. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because you guys know I like Cambion from before, right?
Mhm.
But here's my problem. How can you fucking ask someone to criticize Rachel Adams that's basically saying the same shit? It makes no sense to me. I'm lost.
That's what we've been saying for the last
I'm very
fucking
lost.
6 fucking months about this dude. He's a hypocrite.
I
He
don't
says
get
all
it.
this shit, and then he fucking says,
And I like the guy. And if he doesn't want to be my friend after, that's fine. Shit happens. But I can't cap for him. I can't. How are you bringing this pregnant AI woman to talk about Sarah Rachel Adams being a cyborg? Goddamn.
I don't think he researched his guest.
Yeah. I don't hear him.
I'm sure
He'll make a retort and he'll say that. He said, and I did the research. I found that Lauren's a real person and she has a house and she's got a name.
A house and she lives in the city she's supposed to, and she has a website, and so it all checks out.
She drives a car.
He learned
Well,
from
he
David
gave a
Wilcox how to vet people.
disclaimer.
He doesn't
He
like
went to the
Sarah
David Wilcox School of
Adams.
Vetting, and he learned how to vet people, and that's it. You just do a simple.
Here's the
little
other
Google
thing, though.
search.
You guys listened to CW's interview with the handler of Sarah
Taj.
Rachel Adams, right?
Yeah, most of it.
You don't have to be rude. You don't have to insult people. You just have to,
No, she did a great job. I love. Fuck you, Raj. I love you though. Now what I'm
That's
saying is,
Cambion's
fuck
excuse.
you.
Cambion,
I love you.
Cambion loves this shit. He's eating it up, just like he believes Angelique's fucking story. He's saying vote for me because I want to be there. I want to see these aliens. If you want to see these aliens, that means you fucking believe that her story's real.
Well, here's the thing too, though.
Plain and simple.
But why would she bring 25 random
It's
people?
real when you fucking keep saying you want to see the aliens. If you want to see the aliens,
I
that
would
means you
bring
believe her
Barack
story's
Obama, Elon Musk. You know.
No, I'd bring Public Enemy, the Ghetto Boys, Run DMC, what's left of them, Wu-Tang Clan for protection.
Method Man, Redman, yeah.
That's why I said Wu-Tang. You
I'm
know what I'm
bringing smoke. I'm bringing smoke.
Oh, he's going to be there anyways. I'm just saying that's who's going with us on our expedition. We're going to bring out some of rap's greatest. I'm even going to bring Heavy D's Ghost.
There you go.
No, man. This, I'm sorry, but this is.
We'll bring
this is-
DMX.
I can't believe it.
Isn't she bringing dead people now? She's Angelique's
No.
fucking wants dead people to go with her.
No,
on
is
her
she
poll,
saying
it's got
that? On her
fucking
poll.
Stanton Freeman.
Oh my god.
Like what the fuck?
See, how come no one's asking that? Like, hey, Angelique, what the fuck are you doing?
Because those people are all fucking just as fucking dumb as her.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised Cambion hasn't said anything. That's his fucking hero. Remember, it's his hero. He even interviewed him before and shit like that.
They would just start talking about Corey Good now.
Oh shit.
She hates Corey. She hates Corey. That was one of the things.
Yeah, well, because he's making more money than her.
That's why she watches our show a lot and stuff, because we talk about Corey and shit. So that's why she always chimes in about fucking Corey and everything. But then she'll usually say some dumb shit, and I'll either ignore it or I'll say something, and she shuts the fuck up.
Actually, I think she was there when I met Stacy. And I know
She can be the prettiest woman in the world, but that doesn't mean she ain't fucking bugging big time.
Dude, I told you, I don't care how pretty you are. There's nothing pretty about crazy. I'm good with
I
crazy.
care if I was just having like a casual hookup, but goddamn.
She's fucking ugly as fuck.
I'm sorry. She just seemed like a white, like she was
Maybe
just
if
a
I
mean
had
girl.
like beer
Like,
goggles on.
No, but you're right. That's not even here or there.
And I can just tell.
Wait,
she's
hold
a stuck-up
on.
crazy bitch.
Jill, give your assessment again. I like that assessment.
but she's just a mean girl. She's,
Yeah, just a mean.
She was a
Oh,
mean
shit.
girl. Like I
Oh
was
shit.
listening to her talk in the beginning and the way she was talking just in general. I'm like, she's just that mean girl club. Like I wanted to give her. I can't say that live.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
No, I don't like people like that. Like, she's
Slap her
like
in the snout.
she even has her pearls on and everything because she's so like perfect and she's just a mean girl.
Oh shit, Gilly. Oh shit.
I know, whatever.
I've never heard you.
And the question is, if he was interviewing somebody that looked like that, what's the chick that Robin always talks about, had like the moles on her face or whatever? What's that woman's name? She lives in like a trailer park or something. Robin's always talking about this shit. Shani. So if this chick that he was interviewing looked like Shani, would people be receptive of the message?
Probably not.
No, they would
be
not.
criticizing
They
the
would
shit
not.
out of her.
Exactly.
Well, they already criticized Channy. Like,
I'm wondering when they're going to start talking about the racist shit, because they already got into the anti-Semitic shit, because they're talking about the Rothschilds and stuff I see in the chat.
Oh no!
Oh, they already
Oh,
did the
no.
whole bloodline thing where she traces
Oh
back
my
to
god!
Someone
Yeah,
in
so
the
there we go.
Oh my god!
You can just tell. You can just see the look on. You can just tell the
Hey,
look
Drew
on
J.
her face. She's a Karen. She'd be the one fucking freaking the fuck out in the store right now.
That's just it. She's a mean girl. She's like one of those girls that I don't know.
Cambion, brother, you need to either admit that you just like this shit, which is fine. You're free to do whatever you want, but then keep that same energy, right? It's all you got to do.
The energy doesn't make sense. It's up for some, but not for others. It's like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna accept what you say,
He's
but
a
I don't like
hypocrite.
you, so that's a problem.
Just like we've been saying for fucking months and months and months now, he's a fucking hypocrite and he's a sellout.
And the difference is, people are right. I can like you, but not like what the fuck you're saying. Like I can like people, be like, I disagree with this. I like Lauren. I don't have a problem with her as a person, but the shit that she's saying, I don't agree with whatsoever. None of it makes any sense. It's
Yeah,
just
that's why I give the example of Steve Dowdy. He wasn't mean. He wasn't telling Dash, you're a fucking idiot. Go fuck you. No, like he was,
Oh, that was the other thing when she was talking about Sarah Adams. The way she was talking about her because they had their fight was like too catty.
Too
girls.
angry. Yeah.
Like they're just like
Yeah.
mad at each other and they're fighting and just yeah, that's what it was. It's not like a cat fight. It's like
Oh
why
no, but
another reason why I called her. a big girl,
which side do you choose? The med beds or the spontaneous pregnancy?
or do you want to be
Goddamn.
alien?
Those my only choices.
Yeah. So, or
I'll take human being.
Oh, and the aliens in the mountains. Don't forget.
And I just heard her do, which I cannot stand, is when
puts a-
girls do the baby talk voices. Oh my God. I just can't.
Fuck.
My dinner's ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop out. Probably in the
John
chat.
is Twigger.
Manja,
just so you
manja.
know.
Hi,
Yeah,
Renee.
okay.
Hi, Renee. Don't get pregnant.
Oh, God forbid.
Hey, Mario. Robin's going to come in and claim she's pregnant by you.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
You got to go help Robin out.
I don't think anything can grow in that anymore.
Well, Robin's a hybrid alien super soldier, like
Or a cyborg.
like Lauren here, or like Sarah Adams. You know, she's special. So even at her age, at 74, going on 75, she's able to still have a baby, and
Well,
she will
because
do.
where she's from, 74, it's like their 20s, you know. So.
She's really 4,074 years old.
She
She's
fucking puts a disclaimer up, fucking saying the views and the opinions of the author and the fucking guest are not the.
Now she's talking back to comments, people that have asked questions. She's giving them shit. Sorry.
I wish
Well,
I could.
sure.
I wish I could play this shit live, but I know he's.
But here's the thing, Jill. We know she's well, maybe not a grifter. She's
He
crazy.
hasn't striked us for anything yet.
No, she's just a mean girl. That's what she's
Well,
doing.
exactly,
She's
but
not
we
in-
know who she is. And Cambion was actually the person that was supposed to, hey, truth seekers, fucking. I don't get it. I don't want to believe that you guys are entitled to your opinions, fine, but you know, when it sounds like a duck, quacks like a duck, and all
It's a
that shit,
fucking
shits
duck.
like a duck, it's not a fucking goose.
You sure?
Bad. I can hear someone has it on the background. I can hear it.
I think it's
This is
smoke.
probably smoke.
Yeah. This shit's too funny. Like, that's the worst part. It's hilarious. Like, how can you take that shit serious?
Oh, this now she's showing herself pregnant. Holy shit.
Oh, shit. So she was pregnant by some dude then. Like, it happens in nature.
Do you know, have you ever heard of you can buy pillows to make it look like you're pregnant.
Wow. Thanks for the advice. I'll take it.
They literally make a thing that guys can wear so they can feel like they're pregnant. She can buy that too. They use it in movies and shit like
Yeah,
that.
well, even
Everybody's
Lil Nas X, that's how he promoted his album, right? He got all fake pregnant and shit. Yeah, like it happens.
So
It's just,
you could easily fake being pregnant. Jesus
or maybe
Christ, I
she
look
was
like I'm
really
pregnant just 'cause
pregnant,
of
you know?
COVID.
Yo, you want me to share it?
Yeah, you can go ahead because I don't know how to do the audio.
Should I say fair use, fair use?
Well, yeah, this fair use.
It is fair use. I mean, we're educating the public on how people that take computer science,
How
too
scammers
seriously.
scam, how people do random stuff. We're educating the public on this.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off too. She's like, "Oh, I have a background in artificial intelligence." Like, yeah, good for you. Brain waves are not
And
radio waves,
honestly,
period.
if you stream it and then if you just take this down anyways, doesn't matter. Unless he's well, I'm sure he'll see
I'm
it.
not taking it. I don't take things down.
So they're just
No,
taking
man, there's shit.
affidavits from people, and so
Affidavit.
it's no proof that that's even the kid's parents. And I did all the right steps to ask
Yep.
them about this to see, like, does anyone train you to look for trafficking? What?
Oh,
And
shit.
the way
Oh,
these
shit.
people reacted was so bizarre. It was like they're monsters. I mean, these people are just straight up
Goddamn
monsters.
monsters.
This
No.
is like no bueno. So all I
But do
wanted
you have,
was-
but do you have proof or evidence that they are processing sex trafficked kids? With
it's
no
obvious. There's no way they're not. Like that.
Yeah,
Okay, right there.
hello.
Yeah, it's obvious because I
Like,
said
come
so.
on. Fuck.
Like, do you know how fucked up that is to fucking sit there and say, and especially because she's talking about organizations that are actually helping kids and shit, and then to go and say this and you have zero evidence, you're just saying, oh, it's obvious.
You don't need evidence when it's obvious,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. You don't need evidence because
No,
it's
it's
obvious.
obvious.
I'm fucking Karen over here, and I say that they're sex trafficking.
Cyborg Karen.
That's the thing, and I'm not yelling at you, Stephen. By the way,
No, it's okay. Oh, and somebody Somebody asked about the sunglasses, and I should explain for new people, new folks. I have a paralyzed eye, so I wear glasses. Yeah, because it's better than giving people the evil eye.
Paralyzed common sense, Steven.
Like being a licensed cosmetologist, they now, when we reinstate our license, they teach you to look for trafficking. The dental board, when you get your dental license renewed, they teach you look for trafficking. Why wouldn't they do it here? Why do they take affidavits instead of birth certificates?
Yeah, maybe because
they need
estheticians or whatever deal with possible victims of doing that, right? Like
I know people
it
who have
makes sense.
I know people who have dental licenses, medical licenses, and stuff. They don't train them for trafficking.
Well, she lives in California, so maybe her.
No. Okay, so here's the thing. Hold on. Why would you need training for something that is obvious? Explain that to me.
Well, it's I wouldn't say it's obvious to everybody though. I don't
There
think
are
that
cases where it might not be that obvious,
Right.
but then there are a lot of the times it's pretty obvious that this kid doesn't belong with these people and stuff like that. But those people usually aren't taking the kid to dentists and shit like that.
Yeah,
No, they're going to like the back.
The problem with that, though, there are people who still believe. I mean, Smoke, you've seen the skin tone of my grandbaby. There's people who give us that look like she doesn't belong with me and shit like that. So that's the problem too. With these people don't know what the fuck they're doing, but
so like right there is like they need train like teachers. I know plenty of teachers. They don't, you know what I mean? It's
that fluidity because trafficking is so bad here. They were the first line of defense for these kids, and they won't do anything.
Says you don't have, again, she has no proof of any of this. She's just talking out her ass. And
So I told the staff myself. I stood out end of work one day, told the staff myself. Since they wouldn't tell them, I told them in my way. They could have told them in their way, but I was like, nah, I'll do it. I'll tell them in my way.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
These people really.
She would definitely Karen the fuck out in the middle of a fucking store or any situation. She's about to go full Karen right here about this shit. You see her waving her fucking hand around and shit. I was gonna tell him my way. Fuck that shit.
I mean, beyond.
And
it's just not okay. It's just like we just can't allow this stuff to go on.
And here you say that the Texas Capitol floods had something to do with the underground rail where children are trafficked. Can you explain that one to us?
Yep, there's a underground rail that goes from San Antonio to Dallas, 20 minutes. And so I had been surveilling this area, looking for things, scoping things out, doing psychic investigation. I don't like that word, but yeah, and then not long after, there's this mysterious flood in the Capitol. And they were trying to say that it was caused from a window from above in just this one area. So they're lying. Like, why are they lying? Because they're trying to cover something up. And then...
Okay, what is your evidence that they're lying, though? That they didn't... They obviously... Like, again, Steven just sits there and he's like, yep, okay.
I don't know if it's also in there, but there's a video, I think, after that. This at the same time, this Gregory Gymnasium was flooding at the same exact time. So I looked on a map, and the Gregory Gymnasium is straight ahead of the Capitol. So something was happening to the Underground Rail there.
Underground Railroad.
Wow.
I've been working on the
You guys see
railroad.
how she connected those dots? I mean, I believe her now. Holy shit. Yeah, the Gregory, gymnasium is right there across from the Capitol and the Underground Rail. Yeah, so they were trafficking kids. Wow. If you don't believe her, I don't know how you can after looking at that. I mean, she just connected the dots. They were. Did you see that?
Made sense. Seems legit. Sounds about legit. Seems right.
Oh shoot, it's not on there. I'll have to put it on there.
Yeah.
But the Gregory.
Yeah. Yo, what the fuck is this?
Gymnasium
flooding. You can look it up. Texas, Austin,
Now
Texas.
here we see this Jester King Brewery, Blue Owl Brewing, Live Oak Brewing, Austin Beer Works, flood distribution, undeniably, unapologetically involved in human trafficking. Do you have evidence of that, or is this just a personal?
Wow, he asked a real question.
Mm.
Let's see if he follows up after she gives a bullshit fucking excuse.
I put this out there. Well, like I said, my life is my evidence, and how they react, and they tell you.
Her
I mean,
life is
they
her evidence.
absolutely tell you if you know what you're looking for, but they're gonna lie to you if you're coming from the outside looking in. But you know, respectfully, it's not like they did a smear campaign against me because it was nature running its course. I had posted this so many times. They never denied it. They never.
They don't have to. It's fucking. You don't have to deny something that's fucking bullshit.
It's like the Waystar.
They have no need to fucking respond to fucking companies and people get fucking. You take celebrities, all kinds of people get fucking stupid shit said to them all the fucking time. They don't have to respond, and just because they don't respond doesn't mean what you said is true. You know what I mean?
Your favorite celebrity has more lawsuits than you'll ever know.
Mm-hmm.
Not even legitimate ones, just lawsuits. Not saying all of them aren't legit, but just a whole bunch of lawsuits, whatever reason. The Rock, you may love him, you may think somebody's suing him for something. I guarantee you.
You know, I can make a post saying that fucking Agent Orange eats fucking paste. It doesn't mean it's fucking true. Doesn't mean it's true.
That might be true though.
Well, yeah, that one might be true, but you make it, and he doesn't. But if he doesn't deny it, it's true. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or anybody else that you could say anything about them, and if they don't deny it, that means they're true. You know what I mean? Jiggy's Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
He's not denying it. See, so that means he's Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how that works? You can look at Jiggy and clearly see that he's Bigfoot. No, you can clearly see he's not Bigfoot. But I'm saying he's Bigfoot, and he's not denying it. So by her logic, that means that Jiggy's Bigfoot.
You found Bigfoot, y'all.
What the
Well, Lauren's friends with Jiggy. She even said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll
back that up. She'll back that up that he's Bigfoot.
She knows I'm Bigfoot. She
said
seen me transform.
anything like, no, we're not. Like, why wouldn't you say something? Because they are. Because they do. Because they are doing this. Because it is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and KB is asking what about your kid and your kid's life? So do you believe it's on a ship somewhere? Or are you going to try to reconnect with that child? Or I don't understand, just like being pregnant and then you think aliens took the baby and are gestating it.
Well, no, aliens didn't take the baby. There's no aliens here. It's all human.
Wait, what about the insectoids and the other fucking beans and shit that
you know what?
talking about?
Humans, that's not very believable. I would take aliens. That's even worse.
What? Again, this is another person that he's.
Oh my god! She just admitted she steals the Wi-Fi from her neighbor.
What about the insectoid aliens that you say are in Austin, though?
What about them? They have nothing to do with this.
So your pregnancy was
this.
your pregnancy though was spontaneous and without sex. So it was like the Immaculate Conception, and then you were suddenly not pregnant, and you said that you believed that somebody was gestating.
Food baby.
This is fucking nuts, I gotta say.
Because she's fucking nuts, and she should seek the help of a mental health professional, along with Mr. Cambion, for allowing her to continue to fucking say what she's saying.
It's just
too.
like, are we even watching this? Like, what the fuck?
We're clowns.
Well,
I know.
and who would that be then?
And fuck Sarah Adams
I
for
just
saying
assumed that
crazy
it was
shit.
aliens.
So now
I mean, I don't know exactly. I down here kind of living a seemingly average life like other people. Only God knows.
So you got to go like fast
now
forward
God
to
is
where they are now.
now she's talking about God.
Oh,
because it's only humans, remember?
Smoke. We already went through God, the goddesses, Greek mythology, Lilith. She's now defending herself about her pregnancy and saying, "How dare people say that?" But if you go to if you fast forward to where they actually are now.
All right, because I see Out of Mind is asking if she wants to see confirmation. I want to hear her say, no, it's a HIPAA violation. No, it's
I
not.
love Adam.
Anybody could ask anybody a medical question. A HIPAA violation is if a doctor. If you ask if I ask BG's doctor medical information about BG's and the doctor gives it to me, that's a HIPAA violation.
A HIPAA violation is anybody other than yourself giving out your information voluntarily.
And it's also like healthcare workers, and HIPAA allows for pay for your claims to be submitted and all that stuff, but you can't give it to people that are not authorized.
Anybody asking somebody else, like all these fucking vaccine people, that's a HIPAA violation. You can't ask me that. No, I can ask you that. I can say, are you vaccinated? You know what I mean? Just like I can say, do you have HIV? You know what I mean? Or do you have diabetes? You know what I mean? Anything? Oh, you got hot? You have a heart problem? Oh man, that's sorry to hear about that. It's just the same thing as having any conversation about.
Did you get
any other
pregnant
thing.
from the ether?
So if she like, I would love to hear if she says.
You know, guys, think about it though. I have been releasing a lot of Jiggy Juice into the universe.
This is what I'm worried about.
Anything's
This
possible.
is what I'm worried about. You
It-
pissing in bags and shit.
it could be my
did you
baby.
Take it to the next step.
Yeah.
Did we take it to the next step?
Wacko gotta say.
Yeah, and I agree with Sophia Ursula, who says hearing about a missing child is very concerning. Yeah, I mean,
Oh. See how he just. Yeah, it's very concerning if it was a real story, but it's not a real story, so I don't see how this is a relevant fucking comment to fucking pin up here and bring up right now.
Look at
unless
that
you really,
comment, just
unless
so I
you
know that
really
the
think that her
JiGGYs
baby was taken by whoever.
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck
late.
Well, here's the problem
was
though.
it?
If that was actually a real pregnancy that went south, and like as it happens in real life, right? Like maybe she had the baby and then gave it away. That's concerning because she's crazy, right?
That, or if she did have like a miscarriage or something, that would be unfortunate and stuff. And then some
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
they do. This could be a post-traumatic freaking stress fucking shit because of after losing a baby or whatever and stuff. Like she actually lost her baby, so now she's got this happens all the time, and people end up getting some mental health help and things like that because they go and start telling people, oh, somebody took my baby and stuff, and they're like, no, you lost your baby. We have the
Yeah, because they try to
cope
cope with the trauma. Absolutely.
Yeah, so they have to come up with some crazy story that's what conspiracy theories are. It's fucking people trying to deal with the fucking chaoticness of the world in their own way, so they come up with stories that are comforting to them. You know, they're fucking crazy, completely whacked out fucking stories. It's comforting to her to say that, oh, my baby was taken and stuff after I got pregnant fucking from immaculate conception. No, you didn't. You was out at the bar one night and shit, fucking two-step.
You can't remember who it is.
And you
So
don't know who the
she
fuck
just
it is.
was-
I've been there. I was the eighth guy tested, Lauren. Okay, I know how that situation is. I know what it's like. The mother, she went eighth guy. Okay, it's okay. You can just try and go back and remember the names. No shame in that. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to fucking tell people aliens got you pregnant or whatever the fuck it is because your story keeps changing.
So
it's
she
human.
just called all lawyers Satanists as CWs in the chat.
Well, she's not wrong. I mean,
Oh my god. This is just getting like, yeah.
I agree
think
with her. That is
Steve should,
very
like,
obvious.
Shut it down.
Oh, but he won't because here, listen. Let's just listen to it.
I mean, it's got to be like it's miscarriages or pregnancies
I gotta
that
go
don't
get
go
wraps.
well are just a big tragedy. So it's very traumatic. Didn't you?
See, the way he's talking about it is like he's like, yeah, I believe this fucking shit. You know what I mean? He's not like, yeah, it could be a tragic situation if it was, you know what I mean? If
What
it
the fuck
was
is going on
real,
inside this
you don't
girl's
have to be
head?
an
That's,
asshole about it. Be like, nah, I don't think it's that concerning because she's a crazy fucking lunatic. But you could be like, yeah, in situations where this is really happening and stuff, and the police are on the case, or the doctors, or whoever, and everybody involved. No, it's a tragedy that this stuff is actually happening. But when we have somebody here who's making posts like this, breweries are flood distribution. What is that fucking anything to do with anything? They're breweries.
Because they were
It's a flood
talking, because her
distribution of
partner.
undeniably, unapologetically involved in human trafficking.
You know,
Absolutely.
the minute that I went and watched, her
Look at her
partner ran a
comment.
brewery or something. That's the weird
Yeah,
part.
supposedly there was trafficking on the brewery.
I'll be
Rogue
back
says
in
I
one
don't.
second here. Hold on.
I don't think she's. I've seen nuts and she's not. Oh no.
I guess. Some people like crazy. That's what you into. Good luck. I ain't into that shit at all. Make no fucking sense.
No, that show needs to be called Foolery and Fuckery Seekers. That's it.
He's not seeking the truth anymore. He's not. I just don't see it. Like I said, I have no problems with Camden as a person. I think he's a cool person. I think someone of he's done has been funny and talented and stuff, but some of the shit just goes too far.
I hear you too. I have nothing against him as a person either. He's a cool dude, whatever. Again, he might hate me after this, but I can't cap for anyone. And this
Dude,
shit
and that's all he's been doing for the last year. It's like
this
it was
shit
the
is
big
going
setup.
left.
It was the big
Real
setup.
bad. Real bad is going left. And that's fine. If this is your show, it's your channel, do whatever you want. But I saw another thing, you know.
But we've got him on here. We've got hours of him on his own channel talking shit about all this stuff, about the money making, blasting Zen, about everything. That's the problem. If he just came out the gate and was like, fuck, he had all this stuff, was doing Patreon and everything at the beginning, and then wasn't blasting other people like Zen for asking for money and stuff, it wouldn't have been a fucking problem. That's the problem. It's the hypocrisy. Nobody cares if you make a little money. That's not what I'm saying. My problem is that you talked all that shit the whole time and then took the dude's fucking phrase, made a whole phrase, praise the cash, and then that became your mantra.
Yep.
That's bullshit. So that's the problem. No one's
Yeah,
no one cares about the
he's,
numbers.
and he's selling out to make the money.
Yes.
By doing bullshit like this and stuff. And he's going to be like, praise the cash then and fucking send your donations and do all this shit like he does with all of his shows.
Well, it's like Jimmy
what I mean?
Church. When Jimmy Church started, he was mostly like, even he claimed, "Oh, I'm sitting in the chair of Art Bell," and some of his early stuff was, just exploring, right? Like kind of like Art Bell. And Art Bell would always tell people, he wasn't scared of telling them, "Hey, you know why this sounds crazy, right?" And people are probably not gonna believe you. But then all of a sudden, it turned into the River Moon Coffee and fucking.
Well, I mean,
that's where this is going.
But here's the thing.
He's already said he's trying to get to all that.
But here's the thing. If you're going to have sponsors, at least like Genocide said, River Moon Coffee is good. Okay, so it's good coffee. So he has the sponsor. It's a quality. It's what's being sponsored. Like it's just sponsoring bullshit. Jimmy Church is no different than Cambion, which is no different than fucking Coast to Coast AM. If you watch Cambion set up now, he's doing everything that Coast to Coast does. UFO reports and all this stuff with random people. Go to the Coast to Coast. If I turn my CC Crane radio on tonight at 1 a.m., I'll probably hear Richard Davenport, I think is the guy's name, giving his UFO report to George Norrie. You know what? I actually like Richard Davenport. He doesn't exist. He just says, this is what was saw. This is what was reported. So it's not that, but that's exactly what Cambion is doing. It is a coast to coast kind of setup. The only difference is right now, he's taking somebody who is supposed to be attacking somebody else, but for some reason, it's all about her story because her story is woo woo and people are eating it up.
And you know what he should do? He should have Sarah Adams again apologize to her for calling her a dumbass and just let her speak.
Yep. Just let her speak just like this. Give her the same respect then, or give her the Anjali fucking treatment. Give Laura Eisenhower, give them all the same treatment. Eisenhower, he did a Linda Moulton Howe. He went as far as to dress up as Linda Moulton Howe, but we're the clowns. I just want to point that out. Okay? You're going to give Linda Moulton Howe the same respect? Why don't you say to Linda Moulton Howe, hey, Linda, why don't we get some money together and take a trip to Antarctica and I'll help you prove, because he's volunteering his services to Anjali. Why don't you volunteer those same service to someone like Linda Moulton Howe, who you just trash?
Lauren here is saying stuff that's fucking just as crazy, if not crazier, than what Linda Moulton Howe says. Why isn't Cambion in a fucking Lauren fucking Pritchett fucking outfit right now, fucking acting like Lauren Pritchett right now? Because he's a sellout and a hypocrite.
He blasts Kerry Cassidy, same thing. She promotes the same kind of bullshit, crazy shit. But not Anjali.
But not this chick. Not the tarot card chick. You know what I mean? I see a pattern here. It seems to be women that he, that he lets fucking get a pass and stuff. He really, most women.
Well, I guess the ones that people find attractive.
That people might think are more attractive.
Exactly. That's what I said earlier. If these people look like that fucking Shanny for Christ and was given the same message, people would be trashing her. Motherfuckers get honey potted.
she's being very rude to the people asking questions. She's being wicked rude to the people in the chat, and Adamine's like losing her mind.
And Cambion allows it. Has Cambion said anything? Here, let's listen in live right now.
Ship. This is not our world. Like this is just
it's
my
not.
perspective. Like I'm not here to bring a kid in this world and raise it in this world. Like we're creating a new one. We're just
That's why the aliens took your
one
kid.
and creating a new one. So it actually kind of makes sense from my perspective. And you've heard the stories before, so it's.
I've never heard that exact story. I've heard about people who believe that they were abducted by aliens and then somehow like artificially inseminated, and then the aliens come back and take the baby at some point. And then sometimes in those stories, they come back and take the mother back to hold the baby for some reason on a ship. And I've heard those stories, but yours is a little unique in that you're not saying it was aliens. You're saying that you just spontaneously got pregnant and then the baby was transported somewhere, but you don't really know where or where.
Well, and there's actually they use James Casbolt in these breeder programs, so there are a lot of women that have similar stories, but the women have memories of having sex. I never said he was the father, by the way. I don't know why people say that.
Yeah,
I guess it's
assume that
easy.
he was the father. Didn't you say he was
I
your
guess it's
twin
easy to
flame,
assume.
though? Or is that a fair statement?
What? What's that?
People have said that you said that James Casbolt is your twin flame, so maybe people assume that he was the father.
Twin
of the
flames
baby.
is just fuck. That's bullshit. It's
Did you meet him in
stupid
person,
fucking woo woo bullshit. It's not
James?
real. There's no such
You
thing
hang
as a
out with
twin
him?
fucking flame
Mm-mm.
unless you're fucking
No,
crazy.
they won't let us. They won't let us speak. They won't let us see each other. It's coercion. So we have to speak telepathically. We have to like militaristically like break down.
So we speak telepathetically. They stop us from talking. Who stops you? You can Facebook message, Instagram, fucking slide into DMs there. Whatever you want to fucking do, Laura. But who's stopping you?
Well, that's how
they
he
that
must
are
be having
stopping
sex
you?
then, is telepathically. Huh. He must have super sperm.
Mm-hmm.
Super sperm.
This whole structure, because they like the powers that are here now like won't allow it. There's all this division between truth, love, communication. They won't allow it because it's the ticket out. It's like the bridge out.
They, a global industry controlling everything in your life. They
AI.
Get your stock today.
Out of here. The sacred geometry of a handful of people. Like I said, we're more than just people, we're concepts. And we serve a function in relation to the rest of humanity. Now, a lot of humanity.
Okay. We're not people. We're just concepts. And we're just here to help humanity. But people are humans and part of humanity. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you say a manatee?
We're just plugged in.
See, Kyle.
Humanity is hybridized.
What's
The
your
reason
concept,
for
Gilly?
all the alien abductions was because they wanted to get more people for their offspring, and so a lot of people don't like this information because they're not all human; they're hybridized. That's in my opinion like a demon.
Wouldn't there be though like easy way to scientifically prove that there's alien
Yep, I'm half
hybrids if they
Mexican,
really were,
Aztec,
like
and
DNA
half
test,
Spaniard.
they'd be able to
I'm hybridized.
BG,
look at the
someone
DNA and
put in
say,
the
yeah,
chat
this
your
is
favorite
half
word.
human and the other half is something not human. Because I interviewed this Barbara Lamb
your
who
favorite
wrote a book,
word.
Meet the Hybrids, and
did
there was
I?
all these stories in the book about these people that said they were alien hybrids, but none of them would submit to any medical or DNA tests to prove their claims, right?
You can tell by their personalities and the way that they look.
Wow. That's all you need to do, folks. You can just tell
There
by
you
their
go.
personality and look. She must be empathic too.
No,
She's
it's just
highly
obvious.
she's highly empathetic.
It's pretty fucking
That's how
sad,
she can
really.
just tell that people are aliens.
Oh
You
my
can just
God.
tell if they're alien hybrids. So if there's so many alien hybrids, that means aliens took your baby. But I don't know who took my baby. But
But there are no
it wasn't
aliens, she said, didn't she?
I don't know.
There's no aliens. It's
no
all
aliens.
But she's
Now
worried about
it's
sex
alien
traffickers, but
hybrids
she's not
and-
worried about her baby. I just want to point that out as well.
Yeah, she
Right?
doesn't look. She doesn't look too concerned about anything about trying to find her baby at all. At all. Like, if my kid was missing, I would not be on a show with Stephen fucking Cambion here talking about this fucking bullshit. I'd be looking for my kid. Am I the only one who sees the problem with this? Yes, my child is missing, so I'm going to go on the Stephen Cambion show.
There's so many levels of wrong that, and this, yeah.
Yeah.
She needs help. Seriously.
Yeah, she just defended her mental health again because people keep asking her. So Stephen actually asked her, has she seen a mental health provider? And she's like, I am fine. I am totally fine.
Oh, I want to hear that.
She was at a lot of UFO conferences,
right
giving talks about being an alien.
Ooh, maybe they're talking about at the conferences, maybe.
And then she's also third spliced with a gray.
Third splice, what does that mean? Can you define that term for me?
Well, it's like they inject the DNA, so it's like a third splicing. So it's like she's like 1/3 of this race.
And this is pictures of this woman who claims
Kind
to
of
be
like
an alien
I'm half
hybrid.
Italian and half Portuguese.
Yeah.
You believe that she's being an alien hybrid? And look at these. These are contacts, aren't they? Contacts?
Yeah, that's an enhanced photo, but
Oh, okay. Did you meet her in person?
I didn't get to meet her because she passed away. But there was a lot of other hybrid women.
Oh, I did. You know, I looked into her before. Yeah. And you're right. This woman passed away. But she claimed to be an alien hybrid. She was at a lot of UFO conferences, giving talks about being an alien hybrid and on many shows talking about being an alien hybrid. Yeah, I don't know if I believe anybody that claims that without, some science to back up what they're saying, right? Do you think that's too much to ask that these people that are running around making money saying that they're alien hybrids show some proof of it before they take money? Because that's kind of where I'm at with it.
I mean, like I said, there's no harm in believing everything.
Yes, there is.
And there we have it. Right there. There's no harm in believing. See, now, if this was the truth, that she would have said something completely different along those lines that, like, well, this is the truth, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she wouldn't even say that.
She wouldn't even said that. She just said, there's no harm in believing. But there is harm in believing. And
everything. Me watching it.
We see that every day, from fucking religion to fucking the misinformation with the pandemic that's going on globally right now.
The whole conspiracies around the letter of the alphabets, fucking presidents that are supposed to be reinstated. Yeah, I believe all that.
To fucking these stupid child trafficking conspiracies and shit like that. It's just they cause more problems than they're fucking helping, because none of these people are actually fucking doing anything. She doesn't get her off her ass and do fucking anything. Goddamn fucking believe she don't do shit.
No, she scoped out the area where the underground tunnels and stuff are.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she did.
And she speaks at conferences.
Wow, she's out there saving lives on the front lines. Let's fucking try and get up live again.
Yeah, they got a hard life. It should be part of everyone's lifestyle to take good care of them. And then also, like, that's a perfect example. Like, they're the per capita, the craziest bunch of people that exist. Is there anything wrong with them? Like, are they doing anything to you that's gonna hurt you, harm you? It's like, I think people could really feel a lot better if they just think, okay, there's no harm in believing everything. And it's like, are they hurting anybody?
Yeah,
themselves.
Yes. I think they are. If they're taking money from people for delusional
exactly,
fairy tales,
they're fucking promoting bullshit.
It's not true. They're presenting it as true information, and real and factual, and it's not, right. Like,
but what about
Angelique
Angelique?
has made millions of dollars.
But what about Angelique?
He fought reptilian aliens in space. And
what about you? You're making money off of their bullshit.
Exactly. What about you, Steven?
You're making money off all their bullshit. You're making money right now off of her bullshit.
Right.
You made money off of Angelique's bullshit. You made money off of every person that's been on your show spewing bullshit.
How many people are watching?
That stupid alchemy fucking kid?
106.
Okay.
Space adventures. You don't think that's harmful that he's selling people lies for money?
If people can believe it, though, they sort of need to be led to that slaughter in a sick way. It's like you kind of need...
And again, there we have it, folks.
She said led to the slaughter.
Oh,
Her own words.
but she's so peaceful and loving and raised them to consciousness. And,
But she's
and
like,
all
fuck
this-
them.
Such a loving person.
She's so
what we got to
concerned.
do is come together.
You kind of need these people. That's why with all these like troll accounts that like are hateful towards me, I don't see that as a bad thing because it's like you kind of need the trash receptacle. Like you kind of need the trash to take itself out. I mean, all you can do.
So get the fuck out. Take yourself out. You're the
Exit
only
stage
trash.
left.
I was just thinking the same thing.
The trash needs to take itself out. You are the trash. There you go.
She is like
Tomorrow's
white
trash day here, so the curb right there. Go for it. Oh no, wait! Today's
That's
a holiday.
okay, her
So Wednesday.
insectillion
You should be out on the curb
satanic
Wednesday.
boyfriend will take the trash out, I guess.
You had mentioned like minimize that victim pool. Yeah. Come this way, but it's like if people fall victim to SRA and her BS, they get wrapped up into that. It's like it's actually hard to get out of. She actually has no moral compass whatsoever.
But you do. But your moral compass
And
is
that's
so
what's
much better. Oh wow!
Oh my god!
So
Holy
Sarah
shit.
Adams is a horrible person, and Sarah Adams lost her power now. Just so you know, Smoke, in case you didn't hear the beginning. Sarah Adams
Right.
lost her special powers.
Oh yeah, because she had special powers to begin with. Anyway, that's another fucking story for another show. Because she's a fucking other nut. They're fucking all nut jobs. They really do. I mean, it was World Mental Health Day. These people need some mental health help. They need to see some professionals in the mental health profession. Okay, like they really need to go and talk to people and stuff. If she really lost her baby, she should be talking to somebody, like some type of counselor, a grief counselor, or something. She shouldn't be talking to Stephen Cambion and doing fucking conferences and all of this other shit. It's harmful. It's dangerous. It's fucking misinformation, especially the child fucking trafficking stuff that she's saying and everything like that. Because you could say this stuff about those brewing companies, and the brewing companies, I guarantee you, are not fucking involved in child trafficking. But then there's nutbags that believe the shit that she's saying. I got to go down to these fucking brewers and they start doing shit. So like the fucking Comet Pizza fucking thing, or Ping Pong Pizza, whatever the fuck it was. Remember that dude?
Yeah, the
goes in there
people
with
who
a
start
fucking-
this shit are sitting behind their keyboards at home, and meanwhile they got
goes into the place and he wants to see the basement. The place doesn't even have a basement.
Yeah, it does. I hate it. Yeah.
It's right here. It's under this floor. All this concrete.
If we blow up the floor right now, we'll find it.
That's why I brought dynamite. Oh,
Yeah.
got the bomb squad now, please, everybody. Like,
That Fortune 500
no, it's
dude
what
that
I
was
don't
in
see
our
any
chat.
harm in telling people
Hey,
this stuff.
That
It's
Fortune
okay
500
for them to
CEO
believe
guy.
and
Do
you
you
to
remember
take their
Jiggy when he
money.
came into our chat?
Yeah, what about
He's
him?
just said, because he just got a $20 donation from Rogue, and he goes, "Now you can buy a new light, Steve."
Wow, Rogue is all in. I hear you, Rogue.
Oh, Rogue is thinking with his wrong head tonight. That's for sure.
Well, he loves giving. Hey, that's his man. They friends.
That I'd agree with. She's healing people's cats for $200.
Well, and when it comes
Skype session.
And when it comes to the people she like targets, like she has zero moral compass. So you know she's kind of in a demographic on her own of a very like out of this world type of evil. But you know, some of these other people, it's kind of like, hey, if people can believe
she's an angel, Lauren's an angel. She's perfect in every way.
that, they sort of need they
How long you think she took to get ready before she went live here tonight?
So Steven's wrapping up. If you want to fast forward, sounds like he's
Maybe not friends, but friendly, and not. Yeah, I don't need any more people to have beefs with because I know. Oh, yeah, you got this beef with Sarah Adams and some other people, right?
Well, I don't have any beef with her. She's not my enemy. She's the trash receptacle. You know, it's like people either resonate with me or they resonate with her. Like you're going one way or the other. You know, maybe not right now, but like the way people are going.
Sure,
but I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be the one having a psychotic break when you know stuff starts hitting the fan.
Because you've already had it. You're living it right now.
Listen. Narcissists talking about other narcissists. The two of them is
Like
hilarious.
these other people will, but maybe they won't because they might turn all robotic and go the Sarah Adams route.
Somebody says that David Wilcox has the best music videos.
Rogue.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway,
sometimes I tune in just for entertainment. Sometimes I just peek at him just to get a little like chuckle.
So you still believe that James Caswald is some big deal and telling the truth about most of his stuff, right?
Yeah, I
I
think
gotta
he's
look into more of his claims, and maybe I'll.
Oh my God, Steven's inviting her back on.
Do a show on him.
Yeah, I think he is.
Alien hybrids taking over Earth, because I like that one. I don't know that I believe it, but I like those stories.
Well, I'm honored and thank you so much. I really like the way that you conduct your show here.
Yeah, I'm glad.
What's his name?
I hope that you'll come back. Thanks very much for doing this, and don't be a
Say
stranger.
whatever the fuck you
Thank
want,
you.
and
Same to you. Have a
you
good
can be
night.
rude to all
right,
my
good night.
people in
And
the
if
chat
somebody
and
would be
stuff
kind
like
enough
that,
to
and
put
I don't
her-
really care.
One of
but,
my
you
mods
know.
would be kind enough to put her YouTube channel in the description or in the live chat, so people can go if they choose to and subscribe. If you liked what.
And that's the end of that.
See you, Rogue.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
And y'all wonder how I came up with my 5-minute rule from going to those conferences. Foolishness. Narcissists,
It's actually
hypocrites.
It's exhausting. Do you feel exhausted after listening to
No,
that?
I find it hilarious. Like I said, I know her, so I find it even funnier.
I just feel like sad for people.
I feel like I need to take a shower.
I still want to know. I'd like to put her and Sarah Adams in a room and let them have a fucking woo off. Who can out
It's a
woo who?
trash receptacle, don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Put them in a room with 2 trash bags. So you take
Basically.
another one else first.
She's worried about child sex trafficking, but where's your baby? You're not worried. Maybe they took your baby. You're not worried about that?
It's all fucked up.
Maybe your baby's at the brewery.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you fuck with them too much, but you're not into looking at that, right? You don't care about that. All right.
Maybe it's in the tunnel. Maybe yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are special.
Yeah, and if she really lost her baby, that's one thing. But to go on and say everything that she's saying, that's a whole nother fucking story. And you're bringing this shit on upon yourself. And
if you did lose a baby and this is your response to it, you need to talk to somebody. You need some grief. You need some grief counseling.
If you did lose a baby and this is your response to it, you have no moral compass. You're another person, because the other person, she don't have a moral compass either.
Well, she's throwing her own brand of the woo, so she definitely doesn't.
Well, exactly. I mean, that right there shows you don't have a fucking moral compass and shit. But
Rogue said, "Oh, never mind."
The baby thing right there is really right there. It just shows that you really have no fucking morals or nothing at all. No care about anything.
You're a
at
funny
all.
guy, Rogue. I really don't even know why you come here anymore, brother. I don't think you like what we talk about. I don't think this is your thing, so I really don't even get it. You want to defend that stuff? Good for you. Keep investing your money over there. Knock yourself out, brother. I bet your kid could do more with that $20 than this dude's going to do with it. I don't get people, but whatever. Defend, if she's literally there to attack somebody else who's talking almost the same shit she's talking. It's just a different branch. I don't like it.
Shit she talks. It's just different. Just a little her different spin on it.
Genocide, I feel the same way. I just said, ick, I needed, first it was just like a train wreck. Now I feel like I need to go take a shower. Because I'm the trash. I'm the trash receptacle.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's trashy. That was a trashy interview, I have to say. It wasn't good.
But he asked the tough questions.
I don't know. He's just gone he's changing direction. It's not where we started from, that's for sure.
Well, he invited her back, so there might be, take 2.
I did. Whatever.
So my sister just rang me. That's why I dropped off before.
Is she there?
No, she's not. She's still stuck. But she rang to tell me today's the 19th anniversary of the Bali bombings, and her best friend died in the Bali bombings. And I was just like, oh, Kenny.
I'm sorry, B.
Yeah, that's I can't believe it's been 19 years. It's crazy. But I don't know if that got to you guys. That affected Australia pretty heavily because a lot of Australians go over to Bali for holidays. So
I don't even think I know anything about it, to be honest with you, or remember
wow.
it. Well, I just don't remember it. It's possible I just don't remember.
Yeah, it was massive here. But yeah, it's so sad. A beautiful girl. I think she was like, she would have been 20 when she died.
That's
So,
sad.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it was messed my sister up.
Your sister's already going through enough as it is.
Man, yeah. She just said to me, I can't believe it's the 12th of October and it's been 19 years. And I was like, oh my God. Crazy times. But anyway.
And they're getting crazier. We've got crazy everywhere.
Yeah, there's some crazy, I don't know what is going on. Like, this is fucking...
Don't worry, everybody. It's okay for people to believe.
Yeah, believe everything.
Believe.
It's not going to hurt
Just
anybody.
believe, everybody.
No, believe everything.
Just believe
Remember,
everything.
Everything.
Let's give your money to everybody and believe it all. Just believe.
She was
Believe
being
the
so rude.
insectoreptilians.
Oh, man.
Hello, I gotta go. I couldn't even listen to the last stupid whatever she was saying.
Yeah, well, either could we.
Nobody could. It was nonsense.
It's just, you know what I did hear that she said, what's the harm in believing? Well, what's the harm in asking for proof, right?
But she said, what's the harm in believing everything? Like, how as an adult can you reach a certain age in life and still have belief in everything?
But bro, look at all the anti-vaxxers, flat earthers,
You know,
fucking...
she doesn't believe everything because she don't believe the girl she was talking shit about. She doesn't believe Corey Good. She just believes her bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. That's another good question. What's the harm in believing them then? Why is she so salty with Sarah Rachel Adams?
No, I didn't uninvite you, Rogue. It's just every time you come in and we talk about him, you get that kind of attitude. And I don't really give a fuck about that attitude. So what I'm saying is if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. But you know what we talk about, and he's going to be talked about. Whether that's your boy or whatever, he's going to be talked about. It's just not right. If you think any of it went on, but I know her. So if you think anything that went on tonight was anything better than then cool.
And
That's your
anything
thing.
else that we
No,
talked,
it's the same shit
thing about every fucking week. Then you belong over there with Cambion.
A woman with mental health was sitting there talking about another woman with mental health problems. This woman clearly has some shit going on. I don't care how cute anybody fucking thinks she is. If someone thinks that crazy is cute, that's on them. Good luck, because I know how that ends up. It never ends up well.
The whole pregnancy thing is like people that adopt dolls and treat them like humans.
Marry
weird.
fucking they marry ghosts and shit and everything nowadays.
It's not right. I mean, who are we to say what's right and not? But like, it's not.
Get a link. Send Rogue a link, please.
I need a link right now. I'm not trying to argue nobody about this fucking thing. I really don't care enough to. I'm not gonna. If they want to defend him, they can defend him over there. I don't care.
No, but here's the thing. Nobody said Cambion is a bad dude.
I never said. Like I said, I don't think he's a bad person. I have no problem with him as a person. I have a problem with somebody who I've been back and forth, been on our shows, been on his shows, streams, everything, and did all this stuff. And just went a whole way that he said he wasn't going to. And if you go back and listen to he put the midnight hour stream up the other day. Go listen to that stream. I believe it's at the end when he talks about the money and all this type of stuff and what he would never, ever do. He says it himself. And again, I don't care. If he came out the gate and he had a monetized account or whatever, he chose to monetize it whenever. My problem is he went after Zen. He talked all that shit about how Zen did, and he used that as the blueprint to be where he is right the fuck now. That's my problem.
And Zen got crazy too. He started talking about conspiracies and this and that, and war is coming and everything is going to happen and the end of the world. And I'm still waiting. And it is what it is. And the guy might be a great dude too, but you're capping and you're telling these stories, man. Or you're giving them a forum. which again, you're allowed to.
He
But
gives them
that's
a
it.
platform.
You could then that's what coast to coast. You are nothing but coast to coast light, because that's what Jimmy Church is. That's what he has become, because that's what it is. You're just giving platforms. Coast to Coast gives 365 days of the year. Some of the shows are pre-recorded or whatever, but when they're live, they are giving platform to all of this shit, which is where most people find it.
But see, the thing that makes Cambion worse is because he's a hypocrite, because he'll talk shit about this one person, but this person's fucking woo is okay. And that's where the other problem comes in, because he's you know, if you want to do shit talking about all these woo fucking people and charge money and shit, that's great, that's wonderful. But when you're flip flopping and doing it back and forth, because oh wait, I can get money over here and I can push misinformation, but then I'll go back over here and I'll do some of this shit. You're a fucking hypocrite for doing that. It's
You think you don't bring that energy here? You absolutely bring that energy.
Corey Good's story,
Clearly, I
but
noticed.
Lauren's story and fucking Anjali's story is true. You know what I mean?
If you're really just gonna
pick one side of the fucking team, be on one side.
If you're
of the
just
other,
gonna entertain, let them talk all equally. Don't question them, and tell your audience, "Hey, it's up to you. I'm here to bring you the circus," and that's fine. Or not. I mean, again, he's an adult. He knows what he's doing. It's his show, but we're allowed to also say, "Hey, this shit is weird. It's whack, man."
Point out the fact that he's a hypocrite and he's a sellout.
True, because you know what? That's your evaluation based on some very obvious behavior. And man, if I got caught throwing fucking, I don't know, rocks at a building, I can't say that I'm not a fucking what's the fucking word for that?
A criminal, or you?
I'm not
property?
vandalizing. I am vandalizing. Oh no, but I'm just doing it because I'm doing it for my show. No, you're still vandalizing.
No, you're a rock thrower.
And I am, because I'm fucking literally throwing rocks at a fucking building. So it is what it is. Like, I don't know. Does that mean that I'm the worst person on earth? Probably not. Maybe I just had we all have bad days. We all make bad decisions. You know what I mean? This is not to say Stephen Cambion is the worst dad ever, or I don't know, the guy steals from I don't have enough information for that. So that's why I would like people to not take it so fucking personal. You're doing a show as a public figure. That's why we're criticized. Exactly. You're a hypocrite as a public figure that once was yelling at Sarah Adams and all these people, and now you're like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, really?
It's George Norrie Light. George, oh yeah, really? Tell me more.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah? Wow, that sounds great. Can you tell us more about it? That's all he does. That's George Norrie. That's like, okay, just tell your fucking story. He's probably in the background because you don't see him. He's probably in the background doing everything but fucking paying attention to what the person is saying.
He's probably sending nudes or whatever.
Exactly. He's on his fucking dating site and shit.
With all those older ladies that want him to sing for them. You know, like, and that's fine. Again, anyone's allowed to do that. Fuck, it's a public platform. Just give your balls a talk and admit that things are weird, man. This is not the same Cambion from before. I'm sorry.
But we're wrong.
Going down that rabbit hole.
We're the bad guys. We shook up the whole fucking community.
You know what? If that's
we're the maskless clowns. We don't wear masks.
They're entitled to that opinion too. If they want to keep, I couldn't listen to the whole. I don't think I'm gonna listen to a full Cambion show anymore. It's like I can't. I'm too grounded in the real world, man. I have real world problems.
You don't say.
Yep.
There's a real world outside of YouTube. You don't say.
I need the fucking solutions for that. I can't spend too much. Today was hilarious though. Like it was. This shit went left quick.
I just saw CW Chance's, like, I don't know, 5-minute vid on the fact that she was asking who the fuck is Steve Cambion. And then I was out in the shed cleaning, and then I came in and saw Jiggy was live, and I was like, I'm on, and bang, all this shit's going on.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Yo, Smoke, I don't know if you heard in the beginning. She said, "Oh, she was talking about Paranormal Hood," and he was like, "He shut that shit down real quick."
In their chat,
I'm gonna have to watch that. God,
what'd she say about us though?
She was just saying, "Oh yeah, you know, like you found it through Paranormal Hood," and he's like, "Oh yeah." So, anyways, what about Sarah Adams? Basically, she's admitting that they found each other through our stream. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, just L after L after L.
And when GW made that comment about Paranormal Hood, she was like, Jiggy, with like exclamation points and caps.
Hey, listen, same thing. I can't cap for third phase of the moon, right? I'm not gonna get mad because you guys are calling me out on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he loves
Fuck's
white
sake,
cousins.
but we're adults
Yeah.
here, you know. I'm not gonna go like, oh, those
I love
clowns that
it.
smoke weed told me that I'm a fan of their twins. They're jealous of their success. No, it is what it is, man. They're clowns. Like
I
the
fucking
cousin
love
bros.
you
I
for
mean.
that, Mario. I think that's
No,
gold.
but it's true. But here's
I
the
love
thing:
it.
John S.I. listens to Jimmy Church, right? Like it's all good, man. Like it is what it is.
People don't like what
You
they
gotta
like.
be objective
It
in
is.
life,
It's
man.
true. It is what it is.
Fuck,
And
we all
what it
like cringe stuff, you know? Like it happens. I fucking admit it.
Just be a man.
Well, this
about
turned
it.
into a
And see the
exciting Monday
forest for
night.
its trees.
Tom's got a comment. I hope Steven's show doesn't get any of you ladies pregnant.
Oh no.
Lauren was working on a mass pregnancy. You didn't know
Better
it. They all
not.
listen to
I'll
it.
be
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
pissed.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm. You guys don't even know who the baby daddy is either. Good luck, all of you.
Oh my god.
My
Jiggy,
tubes are
stop
tied,
sending
so
that juice
ain't
out,
possible.
please.
Well, I mean, if they're magic babies, or maybe they could even untie tubes. Ooh,
Ooh.
see?
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
alien hybrid babies probably get up inside of your system and like, oh, let me fix that for her. You know, blah, 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 blah. Cool, here we go. Just saying.
Just saying, too old for that shit.
Good luck. There was a mass pregnancy on Monday, October. What's the date?
So
So
we'll have to mark October 11th is the day that BG's and we got knocked up.
All right.
All y'all out of mine. Who else was it? Like everybody got knocked up. Good luck, ladies. It's the alien hybrid
Yeah,
babies.
this
We
way
don't
I
have to
get
worry
knocked
too
up
much
too,
because the baby's
'cause I'm
just gonna
hybrid.
the baby's just gonna disappear. So it's okay. Don't worry too much about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch
You
out
don't
for
have
Spikey
you don't really have
Joe.
another mouth to feed or anything. Just until
better-
just while it's inside you until it just
Did-
disappears.
For the
You
experience.
better warn Smoke Queen. That shit might happen, just saying.
Did we identify where the baby went?
No.
Now, what
They
happened
just
was
took-
somebody took the baby, but whoever
But-
took the baby took it, but she don't know who took it because they took it.
And it's not an alien that took it.
But
Nah,
it's
it's
not
not
an
an
alien
alien.
that took it. But there's aliens that take babies and stuff. But
my
then there's aliens
fucking
that
God.
don't take babies. But
That's where I'm concerned. Because like if this was a real baby and then it's missing, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, well, that's
I
that
don't
opens
think
up
she was
another
ever
can of
really
worms.
pregnant. I mean, granted, you can show pretty quick. Just I don't think she was really pregnant.
Well, did she go to a doctor? Did she
well,
take
that's
an
what out of mind
EBT
kept asking.
test?
She kept asking, "Would you have do you have proof? Did you go to a doctor? Did you get tests and to show that you were pregnant and everything like that? But
Well, no, because it's obvious.
But of course, Lauren would be like, "No, I just I put on some weight and I believed I was pregnant, so I was pregnant." Because
So
just
that's what I'm gonna
believe. It's
use.
okay to just believe.
Right.
That's why I commented on the chat. Can somebody talk about $1 million so that it becomes obvious and I can just materialize them?
I put on a Darth Vader's helmet one time. I'm Darth Vader.
Yeah, there you go.
You were an alien
I
the other
believe.
night.
Can I send you money?
Yes, of course. I do my Darth Vader's
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
well, what's the
striptease
harm
report.
in believing in you that you're Darth
I'm
Vader?
gonna have to not give my landlord all the rent. I mean,
All right,
can you
don't-
wait until Friday for it? But I really want to give you my money. I love Darth Vader, and you're Darth
Well-
Vader. I want to give you money.
Well, I
No,
need it
see,
now.
here's the thing. You're doing this wrong. You can just tell your landlord, no, you got to believe me. I paid you rent yesterday. You just don't remember.
I still want to hear more about the Darth Vader OnlyFans. That's kind of interesting.
Oh, shit.
Rogue, I'm,
that-
I'm,
Really, Jilly?
I'm still a fan. Don't worry, man. It's all good. Don't stress on it.
We are not children. We're adults. And when you fuck up, people are going to call you up. Period.
You don't have to listen. First of all, this is the energy you said about your energy. You come in right as it's done. You're like, oh, I'm out. That's what you do every time when there's a
I'm talking
conversation
about
about
Cambion,
it.
sorry,
I'm
no.
talking to Rogue about his comments and the thing. So that's the energy that you do bring. Every time it's something about him, you come and, oh, I'm out. You don't want to hear this. That's fine. But clearly you weren't out because you're still here chatting. So were you out or are you still here? Or it's because I said what I said that you needed to come back, but you were still listening. So I don't know which it is. That's what I'm saying.
He wanted a link.
You want to watch his show, and you want to support him, go ahead and support him and everything like that. But just know that when you come here, then we're going to speak the truth about the man.
And it's going to be about
we're going to
him
point
and other
out the
people.
fact that he's a hypocrite and he's a sellout.
Point blank, period. If CW Chanter all of a sudden, let me tell you something. If CW Chanter switched up and all of a sudden just completely, like he had that guy on there the other day, and I was like, okay, what's this interview going to be like? And he asked, and he even treated the guy kind of shitty, but the guy, you know, he kind of lulled him into a sense of comfort after a while, letting the dude just spew on his bullshit, blah, blah, blah shit. But if CW switched up, anybody else, Tina Maria came back on the scene, switched up, anybody. If Joe from the Carolinas came back and switched up on the scene, those people on the radar are going to be talked about. This is somebody we spent a lot of time in chats, in stuff, doing together, shows together and stuff like that. That's why he's getting called out. It does not make sense. Period. If we switched up all of a sudden, same thing. Knock
anybody
yourself
new
out.
comes on the scene. This Angelique comes on the scene. Of course, we did a show about her. Everybody did a show about her. And somebody new comes on the scene. Somebody's promoting woo and shit. We're gonna talk about it. Cambion now promotes woo, so we're gonna talk about it. People are gonna talk about the fact that this dude talks shit about this people, but then he says this shit is real. That's what's gonna happen.
Come on, Rogue. Send him a link, Jiggy.
Oh, can I roll my blunt?
We're not. I don't think anyone's meant to attack you, Rogue, at all.
I'm not attacking him. I said what I said. That's it. It's like anything else. I say what I say. I stand behind what I say. You asked me about the energy. I'm telling you what the energy is. That's it. It's not an attack on you personally. I'm just saying whenever you come in here, whenever it's him, it's like, oh, I'm out. Any other time you have no problem being in here. You're on the streams with us live. We have great conversations. So you do bring the energy here. If that's
Rogue, I listen to Cambion, man. I was on his show and shit. Like, I'm not getting offended or anything. And I don't hate the guy. Again, this is nothing personal.
Because you see through bullshit, Mario. You know that it shows shit now.
But
he's just changed it into a direction where it's not the same as what it used to be. It really isn't.
And you can change, but changing that 180 just doesn't make sense. That's the problem. Your show can change if you want to. It went from the midnight hour to the Truth Seekers show. That's fine.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying.
I like the midnight hour. I thought it was actually really good.
You have to call Sarah Adams and tell her, hey, I'm sorry I called you a bitch and this and that. You have an open forum now because that's what I've been doing.
Yep, and treat her with the same energy. Give her that same fucking energy you've given Anjali that you're now giving Lauren and anybody else that's coming on there. Give her that same
same energy to David Wilcock and Corey Good. Have them on the show and stuff.
And let them talk. The Cousins brothers did it. Fuck, I'm the only one that was commenting on their videos being like, why the fuck are you bringing in these guys? And then they're just like, oh, we're gonna do it. Hey, okay, well,
fucking Mario, stop it.
But here's the thing though. You gotta keep it real too, man. Like, I'm not here to say I'm better than anyone here.
No.
Right. It's not about being better.
It is. I'm an adult. I know what I know what the fucking third phase of the moon is. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll listen to it.
Well, third phase of the moon, that they were brilliant because that time they had Corey Good on.
There's a difference though, Mario, between are you listening to it or are you believing everything that they say?
Oh, I'm believing it, man. I'm an investor in the whole recurse.
He was deep.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not. No, I'm just fucking listening, and that's the thing too. Fuck's sakes, man. You just gotta listen because something's fucking hilarious like today. My God.
Comedy. Tragedy.
No harm in that, but deep inside, some of us, like Smoke is a skeptic, goes to science. Me too, because fuck, that's why I did in university. But there's that little thing where you're like, I don't know, I like this subject, right? There's that whole thing of like, what if maybe one of those things turns out to be real, and I am alive to see it.
That's the thing. Is I'll listen to other shows and stuff. I'll listen to Third Phase of the Moon sometimes to see, they got a breaking video here. All right, let me see what they got. But then I watch it and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
it's a weather balloon. Oh no, it's a fucking airplane.
Or nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe one day they might actually put something up and holy shit.
Yeah, like an actual alien
fucking world. With a little more investigation and stuff, then maybe we got something here. I agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that and everything.
No,
but I
there's
don't fucking
nothing wrong
support
with
the shit that
checking
they're
other
fucking
people's
showing
shit
every
out.
day, and
There's
they know what
nothing
they're
wrong
showing
with
is
that.
bullshit. I don't support that, but I'll watch some other people's shit. I got to watch David Wilcox to hear what kind of crazy shit he's fucking saying all the time. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that I like the fucking dude and I want to fucking be there
Hey,
watching it
Adamant.
and everything, and I support him and everything for that. There's nothing wrong with watching other people's shit and everything. You know what I mean? To find out what the fuck's going on. But again, as we found and as we talk about every week, 99.99999999999% of this shit is going. It goes right in the dinosaur pile. It's right. Boom, boom, boom. There's like nothing out there that is, so
nothing comes out of it, and years go by, and it's. I remember when CW asked Tash, like, "Hey, what happened to the black goo?" Oh, I forgot about it. Like, what, bro?
The black goo.
It went away.
Years go by, and then the story pops up again, but it's changed. The names have changed a little bit, and the
there is
times
no
and the
issue,
dates
right?
and everything's switched up a little
There's
bit,
no
but it's the
issue.
same as it was 5 years ago when people were talking about it and then forgot about it. It's just so you get used to seeing the same shit over and over again and everything. And then when somebody new comes on the scene and they want to push the bullshit, of course, they're gonna be called out for it, especially when they used to be the one that was calling out the bullshit, and then now all of a sudden they're the purveyors of the bullshit.
It's just entertainment. Full stop.
I guess.
Well, I mean, everyone knows I enjoy my dose of woo, but there's still some stuff I just can't.
There's levels of woo, and this one was full woo.
Yeah, like it
was extra woo.
Yeah, it was, that was even too much for me, and I enjoy a little woo, but that was ridiculous.
Well, yeah, this is like, all right, Abby Richardson, she's on TikTok and Instagram and stuff and everywhere, and she's awesome. And she came up with this conspiracy chart. They actually use it in universities and stuff now that are fucking studying this fucking shit because of everything that's going on in the world and everything. And it starts out, like, okay, at the bottom, it's, normal. It's okay for people to have, certain questions about certain things that go on in the world, like JFK, Princess, certain things and certain, conspiracy. And it goes all the way up this level to where, like, all right, you're full blown, you need to seek help and shit like that. Like this, you know what I mean? You're like past the point of no return. Like nobody's saying, hey, look, no, that's not real. Isn't going to help. You need to go and get some serious fucking counseling and stuff like that. And it goes all the way up to the chain into the shit that she's talking about. And, other shit that Steven's promoting now and all these other fuckheads do. It's really good. If you look it up you just Google it and stuff. Actually, hold on. Here, I'll bring it up.
Oh, I don't have to Google shit. Sweet.
No, I'll do it right now.
Wait, she was pregnant. The fetus teleported in. Well, the fetus was probably a mutant baby. So, but what happened was it developed its powers as a fetus or as an embryo, actually. So once it became a fetus, its powers had already, what's the word I'm looking for? Manifested. And so the baby itself was able to use it. No, manifest. There's a comic book term. Stay out of my lane. The powers manifest. Ooh. Mutants' powers manifest at a certain age. Normally they become teenagers, just so you know. But occasionally you'll have some whose powers come on earlier. But in this case, she was a super mutant, the baby. So the baby actually teleported in. Let's say it stayed there because it needed a place to stay. It couldn't afford rent here on Earth. And then when it's time, it got out and then went and sought out the alien family that was here that already had stuff for it. So it was good. See, that's what happened.
This is having an ex baby.
Yeah, she was just the carrier. That's all. Okay. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
I was pregnant too, yo.
Oh, yeah. So, Deb, watch out. Everyone's getting pregnant tonight. So,
watch out. Mark your calendar.
Right, ready. Here we go.
Mass pregnancy from Stream. Yeah,
we're doing the pregnancy pact. Oh, my God.
Well, I'll tell you, though, being around her, I kind of heard stuff, but I didn't know what that level of shit, though. That stuff has grown since I've last spoken to her in person.
Yeah, it seems pretty hectic.
Everybody can see that?
No, look who's right on top.
It doesn't show the bottom. Very good. Come on. Damn it, go back the way we were. All right, well, you can see down the bottom, and it goes up and it goes on. We have questions, unequivocally false, but mostly harmless. Then it starts to get dangerous to yourself and others, and then it's like you're completely fucking wacko.
Yeah.
And you can see what's up there. You know, you got Booing on, George Soros, all these stupid
Deep
conspiracies, New World Order, Satanic Panic,
Hollow
Hollow Earth, Flat
Earth.
Earth, Reptilian Overlords. I guess that would include
Australia's not on there.
insectilians.
Australia should be on there as well.
So
It's another conspiracy. Australia doesn't exist.
yeah, you know, you leave in reality, science denial, anti-Semitic point of no return. Also, you get into the racist, fucking crazy shit. And this is, like I said, they actually use this stuff now, and they use it to show people.
Well, it's good to know that I live in reality.
If you're not following Abby Richards,
Show us on
all
this map
social
where the
media
conspiracy
already.
theorists hurt you.
If you're not following Abby on all social media, you should follow her. She's got great content. She really breaks this down. She's actually just did a whole special on how fucking you can go down the anti-trans, fucking anti-Semitic this rabbit hole real quick just by looking at one thing on TikTok and stuff. And they got it all the evidence there. They like totally tracked everything. Her and this other lady and everything, and they tracked this whole thing, and it shows like no matter what, every single time you will go right down this rabbit hole and get shown all this shit to draw you into it. It's crazy how the internet fucking works, and she's out there helping to stop the spread of misinformation and shit, hoping to try and stop it.
I'm looking for her right now. Well, I found her, so I'm liking her page.
That's how you go down the rabbit hole, you know
so
what I mean? It starts out, it's all right to ask a
look at
couple of
that.
simple questions, you know, maybe have some questions about some things. But at a certain point, you leave reality because you're now asking questions that there are known factual answers for.
And at the point that these people have put work in, all this work, David Wilcox, I mean, even Lauren, for years of doing this stuff, it's like, this is what you've come up with. Like, you went the whole other way. Like, you probably started out with someone looking for the truth or for answers, and now you're at the point you're just embedded in that. And here's the thing, is it even mental health, or is she just emulating what she learned watching these people from years of going to all of these events?
Well, you have to. All these people have some type of a mental health issue.
I think
but
I think that's kind of like a fucking scapegoat. Like, again, like the devil blaming something that isn't necessarily even there. Humans are just storytellers as well. It doesn't mean they necessarily have mental health.
But there's also the mental connections, and you have to have, again, be lacking certain morals and stuff to be able to sit there and to lie to people's face and take money from people that you know can't afford, most cases, to be giving you money and shit, like Billy and everything. People, you just go look in his chat. Even in David Wilcox stuff and stuff. Oh, I'm saving up for your thing. I'm almost there. I got so many other bills to pay and stuff. But watch the chat, and these people, they don't have the money, but they want to give him the money because he's doing it. So it takes some lack of mental connections there in the brain and stuff to say, wait a minute, this is actually morally fucking wrong for me to be doing this. I shouldn't be doing this to people. Yeah, I want to tell stories, but I shouldn't be doing it this way. You can tell
all
stories.
These empaths lack empathy?
Okay, yeah, exactly. They lack a lot of things. And it could be clinically and silent and show. Actually, there was just a great article. I wonder if I can find it right now and stuff. It was just in Science Journal and stuff about the psychology of conspiracy theories and everything, and the mental health issues that are behind a lot of these things, and why these people are this way. Because, you know what I mean? It goes way back before they even got into this stuff, and you know, things that have happened in their life and what they've seen around them and what goes on and stuff, and then they get led down this rabbit hole because, again, our school and our education system isn't that great. So they don't know how to logically think. They're just locked into me, and they're scared of everything that's going on in the world. That's one of the biggest things, is the fear. It gives them a lot of, they suffer anxiety and shit like that, all kinds of shit. I mean,
kids in mental health right now is so sad. It's, yeah, really. I mean, I work for Boston Children's, which is not a secret to anybody. That's where I work, and we are at capacity, and it's not because of COVID. It's because of our mental health cases right now. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I did a kids mental health course just before I left work, and it was heartbreaking to know how many kids are committing suicide.
Lauren, she doesn't have hers anymore, but other people like her actually have.
And they're passing that grift on to their kids.
And their kids, like Corey Good and everything like that.
They're teaching their kids that
stuff
shit.
And how that's going and stuff. And then imagine what they go through if they say this stuff in school and everything, and what that's doing to them.
Exactly.
Now, I gotta I'm being taught this in school, but I'm being told by my parents this, and the anxiety and the shit that they got to be feeling and everything.
Telling their friends that shit, telling their peers the stuff that they're hearing at home, and yeah, so you know, I had this nightmare, but it was an alien, and this alien kid, and all this type of shit too. What do you think that's going to get them? it's not going to get them very far. I mean, there might be some kids who are into it, but most kids are going, what the hell are you freaking talking about? And
Yeah,
it's
but
not
they've
going
got access to it too, so they're going to be looking at that shit, and who knows, some of them might go deep down that hole well, a lot younger than what all we did.
Yeah, that's absolutely scary too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the other thing is because they got the access to the internet, Facebook and stuff, and as I was just saying, the algorithms are programmed. Even if you just right now curious to look into like vaccines or something like that, it all takes you right down a fucking rabbit hole that leads you right into fucking crazy land.
Yeah.
I was like horrified when I saw when Corey Good did released from his conference those videos. Whenever I saw that his kids were there and they became part of that narrative, I was just like, it was disgusting. Like, you want to do your grift, whatever, leave your fucking kids out of it. That's just my opinion. They're innocent.
Yeah, there's some wires disconnected there.
And I'm sure the kids would, if the kids are hearing that too, of course they're going to have stories. Kids' imaginations are great. They're going to have a dream, and the dream is going to be interpreted to them like, well, I'm like my dad or my mom, and I had an alien experience, and Mom, Dad, listen, the aliens came and saw me, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay.
Right, sure he did, son. We can use this, babe.
That's right. New material. Here we go. We were looking for some new material. Woo, 2021's been hard, but now we got it. Stacy, say some shit. Now, after 25 years of marriage, Stacy Good has come forward, aka Phoenix Good, to tell her story of aliens, visitations, downloads, and other things that have happened over this 25 years of marriage that is now so captivating it needs to be told to an audience of 7 people.
Corey might tell her to stay in her lane too. Just saying.
Well, no, he put her in her lane. He gave her a lane. I mean, if she's in it, like I said, I've met her, I've talked to her, I know she was in on that shit because that's all she was talking about was Corey and his blah blah blah. And yeah. She's in on that shit. So at some point it became, fuck it, if it's so lucrative for him, look at this lifestyle, we're getting flown everywhere, treated like fucking celebrities and shit. Why not? Let's all do it. It becomes a family affair.
Well, Elizabeth Wilcock, I mean, her name is not actually Elizabeth, it's Beth. And I'm sure she didn't realize exactly what she was signing up for when she maybe she did. I don't know.
Exactly, maybe she did.
If you look into her background and stuff, she's into woo, and that's why she's with David, because they're both into woo. But, but I don't think she knew fully what she was signing up with David, because he's a fucking completely fucking wacko. I mean, she was more yoga, crystal, fucking shit like that and everything, and then now
black belt.
But that's the way it all ends up. You start in it somewhere, and then you end up going down the fucking rabbit hole.
And then you end up being the cameraman and the person that makes PowerPoints and runs the computers.
Do some shit, Elizabeth.
Say some shit.
No, Alyssa, that's the wrong angle. Oh, God damn it, Alyssa, you're a fucking idiot.
We're gonna take it over here, Elizabeth. Okay, switch to camera 17.
Just let me do it.
Wait, it's not Elizabeth anymore. It's Elizabeth.
Oh.
Elizabeth.
He always like grunts too, and like he's frustrated by this woman. Like, no, like fuck, man.
But he's made it very clear though that they have sex, so all's good.
Your
right?
fucking wife.
That's gross. I don't want to think about it.
But that's not how. He's so loving and peaceful and so fucking blah 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 and so fourth dimensional and fifth dimensional thinking and all this shit. But he's still a sexist piece of shit that thinks the woman should be in the kitchen and doing everything that the man wants to do.
Sorry, folks. Alyssa is kind of stupid, but we're doing our best. She's kind of lucky to have me because she's so stupid she wouldn't be able to survive on her own. But that's not her fault, folks. I'm doing my best here.
No, say some shit.
That's exactly it. That's exactly right.
That's exactly what it is. It's because he's a fucking. I mean, I could list off all the stuff that he is, but right there, he's sexist. I mean, he's a narcissist. He's sexist. He's fucking homophobic. He's transphobic. He's racist.
No,
he's anti-Semitic.
He has gay dreams.
Oh, he just put out too his dream journals from 1999 and how accurate they are and all that other stuff. And all I could think of was that certain person that likes to talk about dreams and
because nothing in
interpretations.
1999 is happening still today in 2000.
Well, my favorite one is where he said that he dreamt in Canada that he was gonna slip on the ice, and then he woke up the next day and holy shit, he slipped on the ice. Like no
What are
shit,
the
son.
chances of that in Canada?
You know how many times I sleep on a fucking ice cream during the winter? Like at least twice every fucking winter. Don't have to dream about it for it to happen.
Yeah. I've seen some great
Oh no,
doorbell
he's really
cam
he's a prophet.
people sleeping on ice.
Bro.
Exactly, Rogue. Like he's all like, "Oh, let's let's meditate." Elizabeth, say some shit.
Yeah, jump
As
in
she's
here.
Sorry,
trying
folks.
to play the.
She doesn't have the mental capacity to meditate, so that's why she's in the controls. I think a chimpanzee would be better here, but I have to stick to this woman. Bear with me.
Now, I will admit I meditate and I do like guided meditations. All I know is to have David Wilcox in my ear to guide me through meditation
would make me sick.
You'd be like listening to Mickey Mouse.
No,
there's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
meditating. Oh.
meditation. Meditation is actually scientifically proven to calm your brain, not because you're connecting to the fucking universe and getting downloads and all that stupid shit that they say, but it's relaxing and calming. It's a way to reset yourself and
I
bring
love it.
yourself back down. So there's nothing wrong with meditation and stuff. And it's actually, they show with brain scans and stuff how it actually works and stuff. You can be completely like fucking going like nuts and shit like that, and just with some simple breathing techniques and stuff, and sit there and your whole brain fucking patterns, it all changes and everything like that. But it's not because you're connecting to spirits in the fifth dimension and everything and all this other woo-woo bullshit.
And you don't have to like sit on, a pillow.
Yeah, you don't have to be like lotus position to do anything. There's no set way to meditate. Just sit there and breathe. You can lay down and breathe.
And
You know,
just like
but
if you're
yeah,
outside,
there's nothing
it's
wrong with
quiet.
meditating and stuff. I meditate and everything like that. You know, a
So
lot
do
of
I.
people meditate, but it's when you take that and you go and you listen to somebody like David Wilcox who says all this other stupid shit about it, and you're like, well, no, that's not what's happening.
You're not contacting
Yeah, because he
aliens?
goes in this tangents in his guidance. We pray that there's leaders and the ones that are doing, you know what, shouldn't be doing this. And I can't say it here on stream. Like, what? How is that a guided meditation?
No, and just because like a whole bunch of people meditate together doesn't mean it's going to bring world peace and all this everything. No, there's just going to be some happy people.
It already has. What do
Maybe
you
if the
talking
whole
about?
entire world meditated all at once, there might be peace for a little bit.
Because
For the 5 seconds,
the whole
everyone's
world
meditating.
sat down and smoked a joint and ate
Everyone's
an edible
meditating.
all at the same time, then we'd have peace for a little bit.
But that's common sense,
But
though. That's
when
not
like
fucking
these
woo.
people, like they have these like silly Billy there likes to have his mass
Silly
meditation
Billy.
thing and stuff to save the world, and it doesn't do nothing. They've literally had like 1 million fucking monks over in Tibet and stuff like that, and places over in Asia with a legit 1 million people like get together and they all sit there and they meditate, and it's never once stopped anything bad from happening.
No, there was a comet that we didn't know about, and it shifted the comet and sent the comet away from Earth, but they couldn't tell you that because they didn't know if it was going to work, but it worked.
Yeah, there was a virus worse than the corona, but you just didn't hear about it.
Yeah, because they got rid of it.
Yeah.
And those were aliens that stopped those nuclear missiles. Those were mass meditations from monks.
Safe, Rogue. Peace.
Peace out, Rogue.
Bye, Rogue.
See you, Rogue.
You know who is actually on YouTube who is a good doctor? He's Dr.
Oh, Dr. Stephen Greer?
No,
What?
Dr. Z-Dog MD.
Dr.
He
Michael
does Darth
Sala?
Vader- No. But he's like, if you want to hear like the true like, and he even will reference conspiracy theories, but he's like he's a doctor, but he like kind of breaks down the whole healthcare, like, the ridiculousness that goes on. And he's actually pretty funny too. And he does on his channel, like he interviews people and he'll do these rounds, but he also does Darth Vader spoofs, which are hilarious if you work in healthcare. He actually dresses up like Darth Vader.
I'm going to sue him. I'm Darth
You don't
Vader.
do
I'm Darth Vader. I'm suing him for being me. He can't be me without asking me.
You don't do healthcare parodies though.
Doesn't matter. I'm still Darth Vader.
And Bigfoot.
I guess I gotta subscribe to the OnlyFans then, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's Dr. Z-Dog MD, I think it is. I think Smoking, you would actually like him because he's kind of like down to earth and he's not yeah, I just found, especially during the whole start of the pandemic, he was one of those like grounded, rooted people in reality, not like, just breaking down what it truly meant.
I'll look him up.
Hold on, see if I can find it.
I'm
his
still waiting for
channel.
my nanobox to activate from the Moderna vaccine.
Oh man, it's
Well,
great
I'm about
talking
to
to
get-
Bill Gates every night, man. He
Well,
sends me
Cliff
down.
High,
Bill Gates
Cliff
sends me
High
down.
says I have 3 months left of life, so YOLO.
3 months. So right around August, what's going to happen when Angeline's aliens get here? Y'all are toast.
You know what? Sad news. Smoke Queen got her vaccine 6 months ago, so she should have passed away already.
Oh yeah, she's
yeah. I'm just.
Well, I had mine 6 months
Oh,
ago.
but you know what? That's
about
not her. That's a clone. That's a clone. That's what happened.
It's not really. Yeah, they switched her out.
No,
So
no.
I know it's not her. I can just tell. You can tell this. These
It's
things.
obvious.
You can just tell by their personality and looking at them that their aliens are clones. You know, and it's okay to believe that your wife is a clone now.
Well, Smoke, we saw that rapper Trippy Red talking to that other rapper who were telling each other they were
Trippy Red
clones.
was talking to Trippy Blue.
Yeah, and they were talking about their clone numbers, and I remember seeing you in the facility. You was clone number 17771, and I was clone number 1. You know, and we saw each other. And remember, we was cloning out. Yeah. Okay. Seems legit.
I put a link to his channel in the chat, Smoke, and just go through and look, and you'll find some. I think he's decent.
I'll look at it. I'll add him to the list.
He has a Facebook page too. He has a whole Facebook group. He used to do Facebook Live. I used to actually be one of he had this supporter page that I used to actually be a part of, but I left. Not because it wasn't good content. I just I wasn't watching it as much, so saving my money, saving my pennies,
saving your shekels.
Yeah, I'll watch the
saving
free
up our
stuff.
pennies so we can buy stock with Billy Meyer.
You mean Billy Carson?
Carson, sorry, Carson.
Yeah, we gotta get some Billy Carson stuff.
Billy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got
Yeah, you get some toilet paper.
I got some stuff on that. When you really look into his thing, it's not that good, and I don't know.
Did you read what the investors were writing? Like, hey, I paid but didn't get this, or I tried to do a check. Like, there was all these comments at the end of his page where people.
There's always stuff like that on anything he's selling and stuff, but you have to invest $250 minimum,
Yeah.
and it tells you right in the thing that like he can use the money for whatever he wants, and like you might not ever get to see anything back and stuff like that. So it's not like a legit like thing, but it is, but it isn't. And if you read the fine print, you can just see scam written all over it. The numbers don't add up that he's positive, yet he reports negative income and shit like that and all this stuff. And there's only one employee, but you need all this fucking money and everything like that. Like, what are you doing, dude? So how are you making millions of dollars? You're doing all that by yourself. You know what I mean? But that's why people are like, hey, I paid for my book 6 months ago. When are you going to send it to me? Oh, it's in the mail, man. It's already in the mail.
Oh, well, you know, there's been a pandemic, and you know the services, and then it's not me, it's them.
I sent it Pony Express. I sent it Pony Express, and they're down right now because the horses got COVID. So it's gonna be.
I sent it AOL 1.0. You need a dial up. Yeah, you dial up. If you don't have dial, I told you didn't read the fine print. It said dial
and
up.
the horses, they can't help the horses because all the people are taking all the deworm.
Right, exactly.
If they lost their disc, they can't do the dial-up.
And that's what's gonna happen to the hover cars too. There's not even a fucking working prototype. Like, what is this guy doing?
Taking people's money, selling fool's gold and pyramid schemes and shit. That's all it is. Good luck. Hover cars. Okay. All these people in the world. It's David Wilcox's. I'm gonna bring it to you. It's me. That's right, folks. I told you it's gonna be groundbreaking. I got a hanger.
The father of anti-gravity. Shit.
I got an empty hanger.
Billy said he was bringing free energy fucking shit to the world like fucking 5 years ago now.
Yeah, well, everybody's bringing free energy, right? Yeah.
Well, it's free for us, but not for his Patreon supporters or whatever.
I got the video where he's talking about it. Fucking what? He was on the show 3-4 years ago. Now that was like 3-4 years ago when he was on the show.
Oh yeah.
But he was talking about it before that. Him and his fucking.
He had those Nigerian investors or whatever who are gonna make it in Africa or some shit or whatever.
Yeah. Got some investors on the hook. Now he's got some investors on the hook.
And when you ask them, hey, what happened to Black Goo and all those investors? I forgot
And,
about it.
and I feel bad for them people because again, these people, if you go and you look in the fucking comments when he's fucking on his videos and his posts where he's saying, "Oh yeah, come invest into fucking get in on the first round and stuff," people are legit like, "Oh yeah, I'm just waiting until I got paid and everything." If you gotta wait to get paid to invest in him, you gotta learn how you're gonna be broke forever and you're never gonna be woke, okay? Because there's, you know what I mean. You should not be invested in stuff if you gotta wait and you know what I mean to get you don't have to, that means you don't have $250 at all. You gotta wait until you get paid and shit. Or people are like, oh, we gotta wait for a couple of paychecks to get, you know what I mean? I'm saving up. That's like, and he's like, okay, cool, man.
Just give it to me when you get it.
Better try and hurry up, man. We're almost out of them fucking, them first round.
Yeah.
Now, even he's gonna get over $1 million because it's 1,070,000 or 700 and something fucking shares at $1 each. So that's $1 million he's gonna get if he gets all of that, which I don't know what he's got at right now. He's supposedly close. He's gonna do a round 2.
Wow.
So it's got scam written all over, but I got some people working on it and shit right now. So we'll have more on that.
Right, because who's even buying up round 1? Oh, round 1 sold out real quick. You gotta get this round 2 because it's gonna be the last round.
Because it's more money. The round 2 is more money and stuff.
Exactly.
So did he buy all the round 1 and get people in? Oh yeah, shit! I better get in on this round before it goes through the roof, and I can't get in on that shit. So.
How's that ghost car working out for folks? Anybody want it yet?
I haven't seen anything on that. I haven't seen a post on it for a little bit or anything either. So
damn it.
He's got to sell 10,000 tickets. He said
something like that.
So that means he's got to get 10,000 people that got an extra $50.
I guess. Good luck.
But we'll see what happens.
Good luck.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I gotta go now for real.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Fun times here. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. Oh shit! If you're in Canada.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to those
Thanksgiving.
people up in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some girls
I don't
pregnant.
know if I should be saying that because if your Thanksgiving is anything like our Thanksgiving, it's not a happy Thanksgiving down here. Fuck that shit. I don't say that shit. So I don't know how what if your Thanksgiving.
No, it is actually the same thing here. We call it colonizing day. So.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's I don't. Yeah.
I agree with the whole changing it to Indigenous Peoples Day. I think that's better.
Yep, exactly.
Makes more sense.
Fuck bitch for Columbus.
Yeah, that guy was
who never set foot in the Americas.
No, and the guy was lost. Like his
Lost,
crew wanted to kill him.
Brutalized, raped, tortured, fucking murdered, fucking entire fucking colonies of fucking tribes of people and shit like that. And then some dude heard about him and he made up a story, and that's what they teach in fucking school.
Yeah, and then he paved the way for the Spaniards.
The guy who wrote which fucking book? He wrote another book too. I forget who the fuck it is. Now I can't fucking remember.
Well, I had to work today. It wasn't a holiday.
And it's all everything that you taught about Christopher Columbus is based on a fiction. He didn't come here for fucking to find if the world was flat or anything. It was well established that the world was round.
He was going to India.
And he was trying to find a new route to India to bring back riches to fucking Spain and the shit. That's it. Had nothing to do with the shape of the earth and stuff. But for the dude who wrote the story, I'll have to look it up. Something we'll talk about it because we usually talk about it near Thanksgiving and shit and more about all this.
But anyway, take care.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't go get people pregnant with your thoughts.
No, we don't do that here.
Do it with your dicks. No, I'm just kidding. Bye.
Right,
peace. Yeah, we're all out. I'm done. Last one. Let's go to bed.
Be safe, everybody. Good night, Chili. Good night, Jiggy.
Yep.
Everybody in the chat.
Bye, guys.
Be safe.
I'll holler. It's over. Good night. See ya whenever we see you. Go to bed.